Good sportsmanship is one of the primary purposes of the high school athletics. The TSSAA hopes you will enjoy this contest and support your athletes in your high school in a positive and sportsmanlike manner.
good guy to be around. And Dylan Cridley, same way. All these guys, like you said, just they're just good individuals. You know, they got a good head on their shoulders, seems like, and so we're excited that they're doing as well as they are. We got about 15 minutes for the start of the game here. We do have homecoming tonight. We haven't made mention of that, but we will have homecoming tonight. And at halftime, I believe, is when they'll do the ceremony. They might, but I don't think they'll do it for a game. I believe it'll be at halftime, and we'll go through some of the seniors that we got, and maybe we'll give you some talk of dresses and what they look like. I don't know. We'll do our best. We'll see what we can do about that. But don't go anywhere. Again, we got about 15 minutes till kickoff. Man, getting ready to come out. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned on your favorite station, 106.5 WJDT.
Fans, due to TSSAA protocols, once you leave the stadium, you will not be able to return. We apologize for any inconveniences.
He does something commercial. You got a good commercial voice. And we're back here on your favorite station, 106.5 WJDT. Daniel Smith here, your voice of the Trojans. Here beside me, Andrew Coffey, filling in for Dylan Coffey. We're excited to bring you some more action from this Morristown West High 2019. No, 2020, 2021. Oh my gosh, time is flying. But it's a season that we didn't even know if we was going to have or not, so it's exciting to be here. I'm glad we can bring it to you here tonight. Again, we got homecoming. I think we're going to do that at halftime. So we'll list off some of these seniors. We got a big class this year, so we'll list off some of those seniors and talk about them a little bit. The band's getting ready to come out here in just a little bit, and we'll do the alma mater and the national anthem and all that. But let's talk about this matchup a little bit more in depth. We haven't really got to it yet. But we got, let's look at the season at a glance for Morristown West. 2-5, beat Jeff right off the bat, 14-7. Cherokee 35-0. Then went up against a tough Farragut team, off 14-45. A real wake-up for Morristown West. I feel like could have been a real wake-up. You know, Farragut's historically another very good team. Morristown East came in here in the battle of Morristown and fell short on a fumble on the kick return at like the 20-yard line. They ended up losing 28-35. Close matchup there. It was exciting to call. It was exciting to be here. Carter, after that, lost 25-43 against a good Carter team. Science Hill, 14-28. You know, Morristown West really, there was a point in the third quarter where I felt like we could have won that game. You know, Morristown West played good against a good Science Hill team, so that was encouraging. Even in a loss, it was very encouraging to see that. And then last week, Delta finished 6th in the state. Just a great football program. Ended up winning last week, 59-14 over Morristown West. And so now Bearden, and we got Hardin Valley next week. And then, so right now Morristown West ranked 160th in the state, 40th in 6A ball. to give you some
Left guard,
perspective,
number 79,
pretty low.
Jalen Nevels.
Pretty low. I think there's
Left
52
tackle, number
teams
56,
in 6A
James
and
Malazzo.
maybe,
Tight end, number
I
49,
can't remember
Carson
exactly
Hammond.
how many in total in the state. I can't remember off
And
the top
the
of my
head
head.
coach of Bearden,
It's not the
Morgan
best,
Schindler.
but you know, it's something that we've showed some good flashes. We've showed some good team ball this year
And now
at
the
different
starting
points in the
lineup
season,
for
and it's a
your
matter of trying to bring it
West
together for these final
Trojans.
2 games. And so if you look at
Quarterbacks, number 2,
Bearden,
Tyson
sitting 2-6 on the
Johnson.
season right now. Lost to Dobbins Bennett just like we did,
Number
7-40 in a major blowout fashion. Then lost 20-34. Lost to Maryville 0-28.
Outside linebackers,
Lost to
number 10,
McMinn County 0-42. Beat Hardin Valley 44-20. Beat
number 35,
Jeff.
James
Yes, beat Jeff
Ross.
33-24, and then lost to Farragut 17-45.
Defensive ends,
So
number 49,
they've had 2
Justin
shutouts this year.
Gilbert.
Sitting at 2-6, 2 shutouts, another game where they only scored 7.
And number 55,
But then turned around,
Russell Jones.
scored 44 on Hart Valley, who's currently 1-7.
Nose guard, number
You know,
45,
and so
Dylan
they
Wheeldon.
show flashes of potential good offense, but then there's been a couple of teams that
Number 9,
really been able to lock them down this year.
Gonzalez.
It has, and you know, that's something the West Side really
And number 34, Joe Medino.
they've been shut out.
Safeties, number 7, Luke Yendo.
Yeah, they exploit those weaknesses on both sides of the ball. Yeah, exactly. Early and
On
often.
offense, quarterback
Exactly.
number 11, Dylan
They're currently ranked
Quigley.
100th in the state. Morristown West 160th.
Fullback, number
31st in
23,
6A,
Nick
Morristown West.
Hildebrand.
So last
Tailback,
season,
number 24,
Bearden got the best of
Hunter
Morristown
Delaney.
West. Was able to beat us 41-13.
Wide receivers,
And
number
really,
5,
we've lost the last
Johnny
3
Martin.
matchups since we've been in 6A ball.
And number
We've lost the last 3
13,
matchups
Hunter
against
Hicks.
Bearden. A good program in their own right, a good
Number
program.
71,
And it was something that they were just down 1 at the half, down 13-14. But Bearden leaned on their run game and proceeded to outscore Morristown West. I think it was actually 27-0 in the second half alone. And they finished with almost 300 rushing yards and like 4 rushing touchdowns. The run game really came out strong in that second half, and they really dominated time possession. They got Morristown West off the field quick, and they just pounded it and pounded it. And Morristown West really couldn't respond. It was a great, when you get your rushing game going that early, it's really hard, or even, you know, in the third quarter, whenever you get it going. So that's something to keep an eye on here tonight. Morristown West hasn't necessarily struggled against the run game consistently. They've had a couple bad games against the run, but not consistently been beaten on the run, from the run. But it's something that we probably need to lock in on that first, keep an eye on that.
Fans, at this time, we ask that you please rise for the West High alma mater. Ladies and gentlemen, remain standing as the Morristown Hamlin Air Force Junior, ROTC, presents our nation's colors and for the playing of our national anthem. The color guard represents East and West High and is led by Color Guard Commander Cadet Devin Booth. Assisting Cadet Booth with today's ceremony is Cadet Winstead, Cadet Click, Cadet Watson, Cadet Armstrong, Cadet England, Cadet Lopez, Cadet Cole, Cadet Dutton, Cadet McDonald, and Cadet Ross.
But my favorite way is Alexa. Man, that just feels good. Hey Alexa, play WJDT. And whatever's live at the moment, she's playing it. Right on 106.5 WJDT, right there on your Alexa assistant. So a lot of different ways to listen to this. No excuse not to be listening to us, actually. Because even when we're not doing football, we're doing classic country. So, I mean, what can you do? Classic country today. Country West. Morristown West running out of their team for Trojans here at about the 30-yard line, running through their sign, coming over to the sideline. They got the white pants on, maroon top, maroon helmet. I love the look. They're coming out. We got Bearden coming out of the locker room up there, I believe. Walking through their cheerleaders on the other side. We got a pretty good crowd here tonight for Morristown West. But we got quite some visitors as well. Not a bad crowd over there for the time given, the COVID season. So they're about to kick it off here tonight. We got athletes going out to midfield here in just a second. But we got your favorite segment, Coffee's Keys to the Game. And usually Dylan's here to present them. But today we got Drew here to present them, and it still applies because it's Drew's coffee. It still applies. So still Coffee's keys to the game. So Drew, you got 3 keys, right? You got 3 keys. What is your first key to tonight's matchup with West versus Bearden? What is the first key for Morristown West?
Key number 1, Dave, you've got to understand the way of this football game. Much like big college in Orange Valley, they're going to have a playoff run.
Wow.
There's some points in that postseason.
Yep.
They have to know that the top 7 energy. They've got to guys. They got some energy. They want to extend the season.
Yeah.
You know, like you said earlier, we know what's going to happen. Keep it going.
Yeah, let's keep it going as long as we can go. It's something that, you want to play relaxed, but you don't want to play hesitant. You don't want to play slow. You want to come out here and be relaxed, but have energy to come out here and really pound into this game. But first key, understand the weight of this week and next week. It's very important. What's the second?
Set to kick off the game for the Trojans in the 19 of Santana.
Yep. Let's get him going early. We're lining up for the kickoff. We're going to get to your third key here in just a second. Morristown West lining up for the kickoff. They're going to be kicking left to right. I guess that's west to east. Kicking west, right, yeah. The way the town is laid out, west to east. Kicking left to right from the side of the scoreboard to the other side. Morristown West kicking off, deferring to the second half. I always like that call. So he's lining up. Bearden's got 2 back to receive. He's going to catch it about the 11-yard line. Awkward catch, spun him around a little bit. He's looking for his blockers, trying to cut up the field, and is able to get up to about the 26-yard line. That's where they'll start their first drive. So you got 2 keys to the game. 1, understand the importance of this week and next week. Number 2, the offensive line needs to come out and start the game hot and get this run game going. What's the third key to this game?
Third and final key, Daniel, you got to have confidence.
Yeah.
Bearden will
Football
have
team
first
faces
down
great
and 10
teams,
from the
great talent,
25.
easy to feel down and beat up. They're on a losing streak.
Yeah, that's true.
But this football team has some ball players.
Yep.
But they need to remember they've got
A large senior class.
They do. They've got a large senior class, and they've got some special talent.
Yeah, they do. You're right. Have confidence coming into this game. So Bearden's lining up here. 11:55 to go in the first. They lined up at the 25. They're going to run a screen to start the play. He's got 2 blockers in front of him, following those blockers, and he's hit by a third player and brought down at about the 33-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 8 to start the game. So they come out, trip set on the left, and it's a screen play to wide receiver, a classic play in football, and it looks like they're going to try to run some no huddle tonight as well. Maybe not necessarily hurry up, but they are in a no huddle. You got 1 receiver right, 1 receiver left, and pistol formation, hands it off up the middle. He makes a cut, cuts it up the middle, tries to make the safety miss, trying to fit through a seam, and he does. Brought down finally at about the 50-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 17. Brought down by number 25, Charlie Byerly. Sophomore DB. Good to see the player getting some action there. Got getting the call from the sideline. Morristown West lining up in what looks to be a 3-4. No receiver to the left, 2 tight ends, twins to the right, 1 running back in the backfield. He's going to take the snap. He's rolling to the right. He's looking right. He's going to throw right on a turnaround route. He's going to get maybe 3 yards on the play and steps out of bounds. They may not even give him that. Maybe give him 2 yards on that play. And there's something to be said about conservative, dump down passes, but, he had plenty of time there in that pocket. I think Morristown West is doing a good job of staying back there and keeping those guys close. Does a hard count on this one, trying to get them off. Nobody moved. Twins to the left, 1 receiver right. They're lined up on the right hash mark. Getting the call, relaying. They're going to step up into the pocket a little bit. Got 1 running back to his left. He's going to take the snap. It's going to be a handoff, fake pass, and he's going to be brought down right away. They're going to give him maybe 2 yards on that as well, and that's going to make for a 3rd and 6 from the Morristown West 46-yard line. Defense needs to get a stop here.
They do get a change of possession early on in this game for the offense.
I think you force the run here. I don't know if this is necessarily fourth-down territory, especially if you can back him up. So 3rd and 6 here. He's going to take the snap, pistol formation, handoff up the middle. He's looking for a seam, and he finds one. He's trying to squeeze through and fall forward. It's going to be close. I think they're going to give him the 41. That's a 5-yard gain. I think he's going to be a yard short. And now I feel like this is fourth-down territory. If you get a loss there, then maybe not. But with that 5-yard gain, 4th and 1, they are going to leave the offense out there. He's got twins to the left, 1 tight end coming in motion. He's going to come in tight. There's a hard count. Nobody moves. Trying to draw Morristown West offside to get a free first down. There actually are going to run a play. Tight end moves a little bit tighter. He takes the snap. He'll fake the handoff, keeping himself looking for a seam. He finds the open field, and he's running up the field. Got 1 safety to beat and brought down again by number 25, Charlie Byerly. But they're going to give him what looks to be the 18-yard line. It's going to be a 23-yard gain on that QB keeper. I believe that was a read option, and he just decided to keep that one.
Quarterback showed some good speed right
He
there.
did,
You got to watch out for that if you're Morristown West.
Made a hard cut, too. Get up into the open field. 9:45 to go here in the first. Bearden on their first drive. They're in the Morristown West High red zone at the 18-yard line. First down, he got tripped to the left. He's going to fake the handoff, maybe a broken play. He's keeping it himself, trying to run forward, but there's a line of defenders brought down by 3 Morristown West High Trojans. They're going to give 3 yards on that running
Tackled by
play.
Connor Shelton.
Tackled by Connor Shelton, but there were about 3 of them bringing him down. That's what you want to see, gang tackle.
Second down and 7.
So we got 2nd and 7 here, 9:15 to go in the first. Got twins to the left. We got a substitution coming in here for Beard into the backfield. Got it. Twins to the left, one tight end right, does a hard count. Morristown West jumps, but not enough to go off. So we got 2nd and 7, again at the 15-yard line. Getting the call from the sideline. Morristown West does similar things on their offense as well. They're probably somewhat used to this. And Beard's going to have to take a timeout to avoid a play clock violation there. So we're going to take a quick break with them. We'll be back with more Morristown West High football action on your favorite station, 106.5 WJDT.
Quarterback Carlovado Keats. Tackled by Joe Medino.
Bunch up a little bit on the left. Got one running back to his left. We got a timeout here called by Alvin Sanders. We're going to keep it here this time. So we got a lot of seniors on this roster. Alvin Sanders not liking what he was seeing there, that matchup. Somebody maybe lined up incorrectly, but it's always a good idea, especially in the first half. I feel like it's always a good idea that if somebody's out of position, if there's a chance that this offense could score a touchdown on this play because somebody's out of position, I feel like it's always safe to call that timeout in the first half. Get it right and don't give up something early.
It is, go ahead and calm down.
Yep.
Get the boys,
Burn it.
It's
worth it.
You got 2 more.
Yeah.
Keep everything under control.
Yeah.
Let them reline up, reset.
Yeah, and sometimes all it takes is a reset. Hey, come on, guys, we got to focus in.
Exactly.
Yeah, sometimes you get through the rhythm, you get tired, you get going through the rhythm, and sometimes you just need that timeout. I was out of position. I'm fine now. Let's do it. So Alvin Sanders burning one of those timeouts. Good call by him, making sure his guys were ready for that play. So they're going to come back out here. 8 minutes to go here in the first. Bearden is at the 14-yard line. Got trips to the left, one running back to the left. He's going to take the snap. He's looking left, sitting in the pocket, has plenty of time, still sitting in the pocket, throws it across the middle, and that's going to be a touchdown, Bearden. That's pitch and catch football right there. 14-yard passing touchdown for these Bearden Bulldogs.
To Sam Thomas.
Great play by the quarterback. He saw him. He was looking left.
Yep.
Immediately put his eyes back in the middle. Saw him wide open in the end zone.
Yep. Made 2 or 3 reads there, it looked like. It looked far left and kind of looked like he might have scanned the field, back to the middle, saw the open man, and hit him. And that's what can happen when you got time, in the pocket. So the extra point, the snap is good, the hold is good, the kick is up, and the kick is good. Nobody's car is dented, it hit the net. So we're going to take a break. 106.5. Don't go anywhere. We got more Morristown West High football action on your favorite station, 106.5 WJDT. Yeah, that was about.
Set to kick off for Bearden, Luke Wilkins. Back deep for the Trojans, Tyson Johnson and Hunter Hicks.
So 7-0 Bearden just coming off a touchdown. Great pitch and catch by the quarterback and the receiver in the end zone, right in the middle of the field. And they're going to line up for the ensuing kickoff here from their own 40-yard line. It's a short kick. It's high in the air, got backspin. It's going to be taken by somebody on the second line, jukes the first guy and able to get up. And they're going to start the drive at about the 33-yard line. Morristown West got an answer.
They do. You know, plenty of ball left to play.
Yeah.
7 minutes, 50 seconds left in this quarter. You know, you got your first possession out here. Just come out here, don't make as many mistakes.
Yeah, don't make mistakes on this drive. Let's try to put something together. You know, if they stop us, they stop us. It's a filling out process. That first drive is always a filling out process, but let's not beat ourselves on this first drive. Down 7-0. Let's at least come out here and make them beat us. Cribley going to take the snap. He's going to hand the ball off. Hunter Delaney looking for a seam here. Able to fall forward. He's gotten really good at that this year. He's been very good at falling forward. He's going to get up to about the 37-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 4 on that first down run. We've seen that countless times already this season. I'm sure we will see it plenty more tonight, plenty more next week. You got a workhorse back. Let's lean on him a little bit here. Cribley in the pistol formation, twins to the left. He's going to take the snap. They're bringing blitz. He's going to fake the handoff. He throws it and throws it just high. Looking for his target on turnaround route, number 13, Hunter Hicks, one of his favorite targets, but missed the turnaround route. It seemed just out of his reach. If Hunter Hicks maybe had a couple more inches on him, that's probably a completed pass.
Exactly. You know, that's fun. You know, just don't let that happen again.
Yeah.
Cribley made a great read right
Good
there.
read
Had
there.
an open receiver.
Yep.
Just, you know, overthrew him a little bit, bring it down a little bit.
Yep. First throw of the game, you know, things are going to happen. So we got trips right, one receiver left. We got 3rd and 6 here at the 37-yard line. Hunter Delaney in the backfield. Cribley kind of in a pistol formation. Tyson Johnson's in the slot. Keep an eye on him. They like to do the out route with him. He's going to take the snap. He's dropping way back, and it's going to be a screen play. They get it to Delaney. He's running forward. He's got blockers in front of him. He's got some space, and he's able to get down to about the 48-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 15 on the play, and that's going to give Morristown West High Food City 1st and 10.
That's a great play by Dylan Cribley there. He had 2 guys coming at him on both sides.
Yep.
He dropped it back about 5 yards, threw a great pass to Hunter, and Hunter just took off with that speed we were talking about pregame.
It's going to be a handoff up the middle on this one. He's going to find some seams here, and he's still running over people, still running forward. He fumbled the football, though. They're saying it's a fumble. And he's going to run it all the way back. He's at the 10, 5, 1, touchdown, Bearden Bulldogs.
Makai Williams.
I think the fans are saying he was down, but I believe that ball came out when Hunter Delaney was fighting for those extra yards, and it felt so good in the moment. He was running people over, but that's one of the dangers of fighting for the extra yards. Sometimes you get caught up and forget to tuck that in.
It is, and this is one of those times I wish in high school we could have a replay.
Oh, yeah, that would have been close. I don't know. It felt like he was down at that point, but, yeah, no replay. I'm not on the field, you know, so we got to trust him. But regardless, it's going to be a touchdown, Bearden. It's a kind of a messy hole, but he gets it set down, kicks it up. The kick is good, and it goes into the nest, and nobody's card's in it. 6:45 to go in the first quarter. We'll take a quick break, but we'll be back with more Morristown West High football action on your favorite station, 106.5 WJDT.
Luke Wilkins to kick off for Bearden. Tyson Johnson, Hunter Hicks back deep for the Trojans.
Bulldog territory. It was a scoop and score. Bearden ran down, scored the touchdown. So they're now at 14-0, 6:45 to go here in the first. The ensuing kickoff, we have a stoppage of play. I believe we got an offsides. Somebody tried to get a head start. And you can't do that.
Can't do it.
That's not legal. I believe they're going to march it back. I think that's just a 5-yard penalty, though.
going back to that Hunter Delaney fumble, that's a rare fumble.
It is.
You can't dwell on that from him.
No.
He does not. He holds on to that football well, and he knows that. He'll come out and have some confidence in his next run.
Yeah, if you're his teammates, you pick him up at this point. This is not a habit. Just pick him up, shake him off, and then come out with some confidence on this next drive. He does do a good job holding on to it. You're right. They're going to re-line up at the 35. He's going to get a good kick on it compared to the first one. He's going to catch it about the 13-yard line, trying to return it. Tyson Johnson, he's going to cut up the field, but he slips a little bit, and it brings him to the ground at, I believe they're going to give him the 30-yard line. It looked like he might have had a little more room had he not slipped up there.
He was
Tyson Johnson on the return.
He was.
Lost his footing right there, and I really believe that he could have gained another
at least 5, 10, 15 yards,
I mean,
There was a little bit of space there. With his speed,
will have it
he's
first
fast.
down and
You
10
never
from the
know.
30.
Never know. 6:40 to go here in the first. Bearden up 14-0. Morristown West High coming back out. Twins to the right, one tight end, one receiver left. It's going to be a handoff up the middle, and then I believe that is Nick Hildebrand in for Hunter Delaney. Hopefully he's not injured. But he's going to get a 4-yard run on that gain, on that handoff up the middle. Nick Hildebrand is a senior here, one of the many seniors in the class. Listed at, he's actually listed at 5'10", 200 pounds. Got a good strong frame, does a good job running hard. Twins to the left, twins to the right. He's going to take the snap. He's looking down the field. He's got time in the pocket. Now he's stepping up. Now he's looking to run. He's trying to get the edge. He does get the edge. Momentum carries him out of bounds, but not before he gets up to about the 37-yard line. And that's going to be a gain of 3 on that play, and that's going to be a Food City 1st and 10. No, excuse me. It was an 8-yard gain. Got up to the 42-yard line. And that's going to be a 1st and 10. Food City 1st and 10 on the game. That's good heady play.
That was a great run by quarterback Dylan Cribley right there. Was able to gain about 8 yards.
Yeah.
And took off outside that out of bounds. Excuse me.
Yeah.
That's
If you can get the edge, like he had momentum carry him out of bounds, but if you can get that edge, it allows you to get those 2 or 3 extra yards enough to get that first down. Twins to the left. It's going to be a QB keep for Tyson Johnson lined up at quarterback. We've not seen that yet this year. That is the first time we have seen that play. He's going to get up to the 46. It's going to be a gain of 3 on that run, but that was Tyson Johnson. He lined up at quarterback, kind of in a wildcat, and he kept it himself and was able to gain 3 yards. But we've not ran that play yet this year.
That's something that could be, Tyson Johnson, like we said, he's got speed.
He's a good athlete. Lined up now with Cribley back at quarterback, kind of in a pistol formation. Hunter Delaney in the backfield behind him. Twins to the left, twins to the right. Hunter Hicks and Tyson Johnson lined up in the slot. Tyson Johnson coming in motion to the left. He's going to take the snap. It's going to be a fake handoff. He's going to keep it himself. He's got plenty of room to run, and he's going to slide down. Smart play by the senior quarterback there, and he's going to get up to the 42-yard line. That's going to be another Food City 1st and 10 after a gain of 12 on that play. Looks like a read option there, and he was able to keep it himself, and it looked like he waited for just an extra second to try to read it a little more and was able to make the right decision and get out in the open field.
Great play, wet slog right there too. That's too,
it's a heady
take
play.
a hit right there.
Ain't no sense in it. You got a lot of football to play. So 5:22 to go here in the first. Morristown West putting a drive together in Bulldog territory. It's going to be another Wildcat formation. Tyson Johnson keeping it. He hurdles the defender. He's coming back to the right. He's looking for the touchdown. He's going to get 6 on that play. Touchdown, Morristown West. Oh, man. Holy cow. Wow, what a play down here. It made a move to cut it up the field on that Wildcat keeper and hurdled that safety in the process of getting to the. That's a sophomore wide receiver DB. That's a great play.
That was fantastic. He started out on the outside of that building, cut it back in the middle, saw him coming at him, and then clear.
Beautiful run there.
Wow,
by
what a
Johnson.
play. What a play.
We have to get him the ball more. He is too explosive to not get the ball.
And like you said, only a sophomore.
Only a sophomore.
Only a sophomore.
Got some good roots. Had some family play at Morristown East. Great athletes in that family. And Tyson Johnson, another one. The extra point is up. The extra point is good. We're going to take a break. We'll come back more Morristown West High football action. 106.5 WJDT.
Bulldogs 15, your Morristown Trojans 7. Set to kick off for the Trojans, Caleb Santana. Nick Stock back deep for Bearden. And Sam Toomans. Bearden will have a first down and 10 for their own 20.
Walker's in front of him, but they're going to force that line back a little bit. They're going to give him maybe a yard on the play. And that's what you want to see. You don't want this West High defensive line to get pushed around, get pushed back. Anytime you can control that line of scrimmage, it makes your job so much easier. And these boys don't get a lot of credit, but they are one of the major reasons why teams have success. So we'll see which side wins here tonight. So we got twins to the left here for Bearden, kind of in a pistol formation. Got two tight ends. They're now going to scoot up together side by side. Shotgun formation, one running back to the right. Oh, we got a false start on the play, though. Somebody got a little bit excited there. I believe they end up giving 2 yards on that play, but looks like they're going to lose 5 on this one. There's a false start. Going to march it back to the 17-yard line. And this is a time that if you're Morristown West, you want to really capitalize on this momentum, get a stop here, get the ball back in your offense's hands, and see if you can replicate what you did. This is a big-time 3 and out that you could potentially have here in this game, early in this game. 4:19 to go here in the first quarter. Twins to the right, twins to the left. One running back to his right. He's going to take the snap, sitting in the pocket, looking across. Now he's going to dump it down to his running back. He's getting upfield and finally met by a couple of defenders, but not before he gets up to, I believe they're going to give him a 30-yard line. Seems a little bit generous, but that's a 13-yard gain, and I believe that's going to give them a Food City 1st and 10. Not the end of the world, but we do want to get a stop here. Keep this momentum on our side and get it back to the offense.
You do.
We got twins to the left here. One running back in the backfield. They're getting the call from the sideline. Still running kind of a no huddle. Not really a hurry up, but a no huddle. Got 2 tight ends to the right. One's coming in motion now to the left behind the line of scrimmage. Morristown West showing pressure. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. Looking for a seam. He's met initially, but able to scoot around that tackle. They're going to give him the 34-yard line, 35-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 5. Well, 4. Yeah, they're going to move it back. That looks right. They're going to give him a gain of 4 on that run. So 2nd and 6, 3:20 to go. Stop this run game.
Got to stop it.
Stop the run game.
Eliminate something, each possession at a time. Make him throw it.
Make him throw it. Twins to the left. One tight end right. He's going to take the snap. Fake the handoff. He's rolling left. Now he's going to throw it. It's going to be an out route. Tyson Johnson jumps it and almost intercepts it. What a huge pick that would have been. But regardless, a great defensive play by none other than Tyson Johnson making a big play on offense. We're seeing this man mature. This young man is growing right before our eyes this season.
Oh, and that's the type of play right there. 9 times out of 10, he's going to catch that. He's going to catch that. And he was visibly frustrated himself if he didn't get that one.
Yeah, he is. What a great jump there. So we got 3rd and 6, 3 minutes to go here in the first. It's the big time stop Morristown West needs to get. Stop this drive and keep this momentum. We got one-on-one coverage with Tyson Johnson here close to us. One-on-one on the opposite side. Safety scooting back. He's going to throw it across the middle, and it's going to be a drop pass. That's going to be a stop on 3rd down. Had this running back coming out of the backfield. Probably should have been caught. Probably would have been a 1st down. It would have been close. But that's the kind of plays that Morristown West has to come up with to get those stops. If you're Bearden, you can't make those kind of mistakes in this situation.
You can't. And here we are, Daniel, getting, looks like they've got their front team out.
Yep,
Getting
Tyson
the ball
Johnson
back.
going down there.
Yeah, let's go, Tyson. You
Yeah.
never know what he's going to do.
Never know.
He's getting me excited tonight.
He's already ran one back this year. Ran a kickoff back one game this year. So
about a 90-something yard.
yeah, it's about a 94, 95, something like that. Yeah. So he's shown he can do it. We got referees, zebras. They're talking amongst themselves here, trying to figure out what's going on. We got some kind of
Looks like there's a flag.
some kind of penalty. Alvin Sanders is a little bit confused too, trying to talk to the ref here, figure out what's going on maybe. They're going to walk up 5 yards. That should put them at a 4th and 1 now. 39 yards on Morristown, which probably needs to prepare for a fake. Just in case on a 4th and 1, you never know. Looks like they're going to send pressure on them
Tyson Johnson back for the Trojans.
They are coming to block that. Oh, and they almost get there. Doesn't quite get it. It's a good punt, a high punt. They're not giving them a chance. It's a good bounce. Might even bounce inside the 20. Not quite. They're going to give him about the 21-yard line. Almost blocked that punt there. That would have been exciting. But Morristown West, nonetheless, is going to start their drive here at the 21-yard line. 2:46 to go in the first. Just came off a huge run by Tyson Johnson, really showing his athleticism and his maturing skill already as a sophomore. What's the goal? Do you just feed the hot hand?
You just do what you did last time, keep the momentum going. You just made a great play. Defense just stepped up, got another, change of possession.
Yep.
Let's just keep it rolling.
Keep it rolling here. Twins to the left, one receiver right. He's going to take the snap. He's going to hand it off to Delaney on a little sweep play. He's going to cut it up the field, finds a small seam, able to fall forward as he always does, I feel like. And they're going to give him, I believe, the 27. It's going to be a gain of 6 on the play. I think he's a little bit frustrated. It closed a little bit faster than I think he expected it to and couldn't quite fit through the hole. But his ability from his size, being able to fall forward, has been one of the major differences this year in my eyes.
That'll just translate, too.
Oh, yeah, that translates.
That's going to translate.
Yep, and you'll always get an extra couple yards by doing that every time.
Especially, going into the next season, if he can get bigger, stronger,
Yep.
faster.
Just going to keep growing. That's exciting. So we got 2:15 to go here. Twins to the right, 2nd and 4. Cribley's got 2 running backs in the backfield. He's going to hand it to Hunter Delaney up the middle. He's met pretty quickly and brought down at about the 30. Tripped up from the line. Again, falls forward. So that's going to be a 3-yard gain, setting up a 3rd and 1.
3rd down and 1.
What do you call here?
I just put it up gut.
Right up the middle.
He can fall forward for at least 4.
That's true.
And that, we've not busted out a big play yet on this, and here we are just 1 yard short.
Yeah. They're going to look like they might bring pressure here. Getting a call from the sideline, trying to figure out what's going on. Running a 4-3 maybe, or 4-2-5. He's going to hand the ball off up the middle. Hunter Delaney looking to cut up field, and he does. That is heady football right there. That is good stuff. That is great stuff. The outside was tempting. You could see it. He wanted to cut it outside, but he understood the situation. No, I just need a yard.
Get that first down.
Just run forward. I just need a yard. And that's another one of those things that he's really improved on this year that we didn't see it every time last year. I feel like every time he's always running north to south this year, not dancing around. That's exciting to see when a guy's that big. So that's going to be a Food City 1st and 10. He's going to take the snap, fake the handoff, looking across the middle, and that's a catch. That is a great pitch and catch there. Zachary Barnett, the big tight end, senior, 6'3", 215, a big target out there for Dylan Cribley. Finds him, baits the handoff, finds him across the middle. That's what a good run game will do for you.
He's looking real good tonight.
Great throw.
Good confidence.
17-yard gain on the play for that Food City 1st and 10. Another handoff to Tyson Johnson. He's trying to get up. Oh, couldn't quite push the pile forward and gets rolled down after a gain of about 1 on that play. And we got a minute to go here in the first period of the game. Got some substitutions. Hunter Delaney coming back in. Zachary Barnett coming out. Hildebrand coming in. 2nd and 9. In Bulldog territory here at the 49-yard line. Clock still running down 38. They will have to run at least 1 more play. This being at least 1 more play. Delaney's in the backfield, of course. Hildebrand kind of lined up behind the line of scrimmage, just kind of tied in. Tyson in the slot. 1 receiver on the right side. Tyson coming in motion. Gonna fake the handoff to Delaney, and I think that might have been a broken play. Cribley having to fall forward, just keeping it himself, gaining just a yard on that play. think that looked a little bit broken. I don't think that was the design.
Third
It
down and
wasn't.
8.
Great move by Cribley, though. You know, he recognized it and didn't lose yards.
Yeah,
you
exactly. It's important not to panic in those situations.
It is,
and he kept his cool and was able to at least get a yard out of it.
So
that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Morristown West showing signs that they can come back and compete in this game, and that's exciting. Score 14-7. Bearden. Morristown West has the ball in Bearden territory. We're going to flip the field, and then we're going to come back with more Morristown West high football action on your favorite station, 106.5 WJDT.
Fans, this is just a reminder, at the conclusion of the ball game, no one will be allowed on the field. Thank you. Fans, due to TSSAA protocols, once you leave the stadium, you will not be allowed to return. We apologize for any inconveniences. This is a reminder that all fans must wear facial coverings at all times while on site, except children under age 2. All fans must maintain a social distance of 6 feet, or the equivalent of 2 empty seats between themselves and other fans from anyone other than those living in the same household.
Bearden, they're going to jump that turnaround route and intercept the ball at about the 41-yard line. That is tough to see. That's tough to see if you're Morristown West right there. Cribley had a little bit of time in the pocket, had a couple guys that looked a little bit open, but unfortunately was a little bit late on the throw, and the safety jumped the pass and was able to make the play on that defensive possession. So we're going to got another change of possession here. 11:53 to go here in the second quarter. Bearden coming back out here on offense, up 14-7. He's got trips to the right, does a hard count. Morristown West jumping a little bit, but not enough to draw him off. Getting the call from the sideline. We're going to go into the regular shotgun formation, one receiver left. Morristown West lined up in the 3-4. He's going to take the snap. It's a read option. He is going to hand it off, trying to get the edge. The edge is not there. Morristown West has done a great job of closing off the edge, and that's Luke Yandell, junior DB, coming up with the tackle and sealing that edge. And that's important. You know, if the other team has speed, you have to seal the edge. Make him cut back inside because you know you got help inside, and that's exactly what Yandell did on that play. Got twins to the left. Two tight ends coming in motion from the right to the left. One running back right. He's going to take the snap. Going to hand the ball off. It's going to be another sweep play. He's looking for a seam, and he finds one, but great hit in the pocket there, or great hit in the hole there, and that's going to bring him down at about the 48-yard line. That's a gain of 4 after the gain of 3 on first down. So that's going to set up a 3rd and 3 from their own 48-yard line. Morristown West needs another stop here. You got twins to the right, 2 tight ends left, 1 running back right. 10:55 to go here in the second quarter. Does a hard count, nobody bites. Getting the call from the sideline. Morristown West looking like they might be in man coverage, sitting in a 3-4. The outside linebackers threatening blitz, lined up on the line. He's going to take the snap. Going to be a quarterback keeper. Got a pulling guard. He finds a seam, bounces it outside, and tries to beat Tyson Johnson, but he ain't going to beat Tyson Johnson, but he doesn't bring him down until the 45-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 7. It's going to be a Food City 1st and 10. Good tackle by Tyson in the open field, but that's just a good play call.
It was, you know, great play call, but Tyson being there, that could have been a bigger play.
Could have been a bigger play, yeah. He's in the right position there, didn't give up, didn't chase on that far side on that fake handoff. Kept his ground and able to make a play on that. 1st and 10, he's got twins to the left. It's going to be a fake handoff, keeping himself up the middle, looking for a seam. Nothing doing there. The line's going to bring him down after a gain of just 2 on that play. And it looks like Bearden's going to be running a lot of read option here today, and that's going to be something that Morristown West is probably going to need to keep an eye on. It didn't really feel like that last year. It felt more running back dominant, but we've already seen multiple calls of read options. So we'll keep an eye on that here tonight. Twins to the left. Got a 2nd and 8. Lined up at the 43-yard line of Morristown West. Calling up the play to his line. No receiver on the right side. Tyson Jones coming in. Be a fake handoff. He's rolling left, looking for a receiver. Sets his feet, and he sets his feet, and the defender didn't come for him. Finally came for him. You know, he hesitated there for a second. He got the pass off, but he overthrows him. That's going to be an incomplete pass, but we got some laundry on the field. And it looked like in the defensive backfield, it's typically a sign of either defensive holding or defensive pass interference. Should have attacked him on that.
Yeah, he just
had a chance for a
sat
sack.
there. Yeah, that would have been a big loss too. You know, they forced him back at least 5 yards.
Yes, would have been a big sack.
Could have been a big play right there.
I think he was expecting him to try to make a play with his feet.
He was.
And hesitated just long enough for that quarterback to look and try to find somebody and get something relatively close anyways.
Had a little standoff between the two.
They did. They did. You're right. We're trying to get this sorted out. Looks like it's lined up at the same spot. It's a penalty against Bearden, though. I believe an illegal formation, maybe. But it's going to be a decline, so that's going to create a 3rd and 8. I'm not sure why you decline that. But nonetheless, 3rd and 8, 9:23 to go here in the second. Trips to the left, one receiver right. Sitting in the pistol formation, getting the call from the sideline. Morristown West threatening pressure here with at least 4. One safety back. Going to fake a pitch, and he's got pressure in the backfield right away, having to make a play on his feet. Jukes back, trying to find the opening, gets rocked by number 34, JoJo Medino, one of the leaders on this roster, senior linebacker, making a huge hit on that quarterback. And he is down, slow to get up. I would be too. Man, he rocked him, and I don't even think he got a yard on it.
It looks like Alvin Sanders saw that hit pretty good, and he did not have a good look on his face.
Oh my gosh. He got rocked. And it didn't look like anything dirty from here.
No, it looks like, I mean, it's
just a hard hit, you know.
And, you know, he was swarmed by a host of Trojans there, and then, you know, JoJo's a big boy. You know,
he is,
came in and he lowered
full
that
speed.
shoulder.
Yeah, he did lower the shoulder.
You know,
that's what you got to do, though, right?
It is. I mean, I would say, you know, clean hit is just football.
Yep.
It's just you got to hit part of the game.
That's the sad part, really, about football is, you know, it's a sport that you want to be bigger, faster, stronger, but at the same time, that bigger, faster, stronger leads to more injuries if you don't do something about it. You know, and I believe the sport of football as a whole is trying to lead into that, to doing something about it, try to make it safer. But that's just the nature of football. It's been since the beginning. It's a rough sport. You're hitting hard, and these pads, they're good and they're helpful, and it allows you to hit that hard. But there are certain areas that are still problematic that you can really get injured on if you're not careful. And we're going to send it to a break right now. He's laying at about the 42-yard line. Many people gathered around him. We'll try to keep an eye on this, but we'll send it to a break for now. But we're going to come back with more Morristown football action on your favorite station, 106.5 WJDT.
Trojans will have a first down and 10 from their own 10. And off to Hunter Delaney. Tackled by Ty Surritt. It's a Trojan first down. And off to Hunter Delaney. And off to Hunter Delaney. Tackled by Ty Surritt. It's another Trojan first down. And off to Tyson Johnson. Tackled by Ty Surritt. Second down and 9.
Don't blame you. You want him fresh throughout the game. You got Tyson Johnson. So they're lined up on the left hash mark, 2nd and 9. Going to take the snap, hand it to Tyson Johnson again, trying to get up the field and able to find a little bit of room. Not quite as big as Hunter Delaney, so can't move the pile quite as much, but able to get up to the 43-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 4 on the play. Morristown West trying to push tempo a little bit here, trying to get his Bulldogs defense on their back heels, getting tired. That's really what it boils down to. You know, who can wear out the other defense, who can beat them by wearing them down and finding those openings, because when you're fatigued, you make a lot more mistakes. And run game really will, it really will, control a game like that. It really will tire out a defense. You got trips to the right on this 3rd and 6. Going to take the snap, looking left. It's a turnaround route, and he throws it a little bit low. Probably should have been caught, but that's a tough catch regardless for the senior Johnny Fine. So that's going to be incomplete pass. Can create a 4th and 6. Looks like Alvin's considering going for it, but he is going to send out a special teams.
I think that's a good call.
I mean, it's the safe call for sure.
Defense, you know, they've come up with some stall.
They have. They create
some trust in that defense.
And when you're kicking it from the 43, you can potentially give bad field position to the other team.
Punt and get a good bounce. See if it's on your side.
They look like they're bringing pressure potentially. That is on 30-yard line. He does get the punt off, and it is a good punt. But it's going to be caught and received at the 25, and he's going to cut it upfield looking for a seam. Can't quite get very far. He's going to be brought down by a couple of Morristown West High defenders. And going to get up to the 33-yard line. That was a good field by the return man. And if you let that one go, the way it was spiraling, if you let it go, it's going to bounce.
That was actually a fantastic punt.
For the pressure he was getting, that was a perfect punt. Brilliant. And he's done a great job all season.
He has.
He's spiraled the ball. He spirals the ball almost every time. And that's what creates that extra bounce to put you. So it's a great field by him, not letting that happen on that play. And then able to get up the field a little bit. So they're going to start their drive at the 33. We got 6:51 to go here in the first. Got a couple guys coming in motion, but Zebras are going to stop the play and say, hold on just a second. But I think we got an offside.
An offside on the defense.
D-line getting a little jumpy there. So they're going to march it up the field a little ways. Now they're still discussing it now. Yeah, okay, so they're going to walk it up the field. Well, they're going to walk it up the field, 6:51 to go, so that's going to create a 1st and 5 now. We're at the 38-yard line. So now they'll start their drive. Twins to the right, one running back right, 2 tight ends left. Then take the snap, hand the ball off, looking for a seam on a sweep play, and he finds the hole, and he is fast, trying to make the safety miss, and he almost does. What a tackle there, a jersey tackle.
I was able to hold on to that one because that could have been 6.
That could have been 6, yeah. Able to get up to, I believe they're going to mark the 35-yard line. So that's going to be a gain of 27 on that play. Brought down by the jersey by Charlie Byerly. That's not the first time we've called his name, sophomore DB. saving a potential touchdown on that play. He's quick. We're going to have to watch him, number 5. So he's got 3-4. He's got twins to the right. One running back behind him. It's going to be a handoff to the right. He runs into a line of defenders. He's trying to shake them loose, but there's too many 5 maroon jerseys there to bring him down. Had there only been 2 or 3, he might have broke loose there, but that is a gang tackle, and that's going to be a loss of 1.
Great defensive play call right there.
Yeah.
Knew what they were going to do.
It's kind of a game of chess a little bit, football is. Trying to be one step ahead of the other team and what they're going to call in that situation. And this defense coming up with a big-time play. So it's going to be 2nd and 11, 6 minutes to go. The tight end's coming in motion to the left, one receiver on either side, running back to the right. He's going to take a high snap, hand the ball off. It's going to be a sweep play off to the edge. He's trying to get the edge, and he's brought down before he can get through the hole. They're going to give him the 29-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 7, creating a 3rd and 4. I don't know if they would kick.
This field position, I expect them to go for it.
Probably, yeah, because that's a 45-yard kick.
That's a tough kick.
That is a tough kick. Twins to the right, 2 tight ends left, lined up in the pistol formation. One running back behind him. At 46-yard is a tough kick, so I wouldn't be surprised. He's going to hand the ball off up the middle, and he's looking for the hole, and he falls forward. I think they're going to get it to him. He gets up to, they're going to mark the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 4. And they're going to move the chains, and that's going to be a Food City 1st and 10 for these Bearden Bulldog offense.
It's another Bearden first down.
Get in the red zone here. West High needs to step up. You know, get another defensive stop right here. Get some momentum on that offensive side. Just put some more points on the board.
And we've seen some red zone stops by this defense. So it's not like we can't do it. And so I'd like to see him step up here. Bend, don't break. Showing pressure off the right side to take the snap, fake the handoff, he's keeping it himself, and he falls forward. Still that backup quarterback, he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage and no more, kind of falls forward. But we've still not seen the starter come back in the game. Not sure exactly what the injury is, but it is enough to keep him out of the game at this point. We'll monitor the situation. So 2nd and 10. 25-yard line. Got twins to the right, 2 tight ends left, 1 running back right. He's going to take the snap. He's going to hand the ball off. He's looking for a hole, and he almost finds one, but brought down shoestring tackle there of the linebacker, number 49, Justin Dilbeck. Plays a little D-line, plays a little linebacker. Senior, 6'1", 190, good athletic player for this defense. Able to bring it down from behind, keep him from getting in the hole there.
3rd down.
Yep, third down. 3-yard gain. So we got 3rd and 7. You expect them to pass here, and that's how I would play defensively.
You would, but you also got to keep in mind, I've yet to see this backup quarterback throw the ball yet.
That's true.
They've handed the ball off every possession, or he has kept it himself. So, be ready for it, but see what he can do in the air, you know?
That's true. Got 1 tight end coming in motion, 1 on either side, 1 receiver on either side. It is going to be another handoff, and he's looking for the hole, and he ain't going to get it. He's not going to get there. They're going to bring him down at about the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 4. That's going to set up a 4th and 3 now. Now you're in the red zone, the 18-yard line. That makes it a 35-yard kick, which is a lot more manageable. And it does look like they're going to bring out the special teams.
4th down and 3.
Yeah. That's probably the right call in this position.
That is good, because this is still the ball game. 14-7 at this moment.
Take your points.
Points are points.
Yep, been a good drive, but good stand by Morristown West, and you can live with 3.
You can live with a field goal. That's exactly what I was about to say. And
it looks like he might miss it, and he's going to miss it left. Good stand by this Morristown West High defense. When you force a field goal, anything can happen at that point.
Exactly.
It is such a hard thing to do. They make it look easy in the NFL, and even in college, they make it look easy, but that is a hard thing to do, especially at the high school level. He's got 16, 17, 18 years old. If we say it, I say it often, but if you don't understand how hard it is, go to the park. Go find one of these flag football fields with a field goal stand up and try to kick from 35 yards.
And then imagine a bunch of grown dudes running at you trying to take you down.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, it's a hard thing to do. So good stand by this Morristown West High defense. And they got 3 minutes. He's rolling to the left. He's looking for a pass, and he finds his receiver, met by a couple of defenders. Number 5, Johnny Fine, his favorite target, able to get up to the 28-yard line. It's going to be a 29-yard line, so it's going to be a 9-yard gain. And second and 1 is what it's going to set up, it looks like.
2nd down and 1.
2.5 minutes to go. They're at the 29-yard line. He takes a snap, hands off to Delaney, who was met right away. I mean, they were in the backfield on the handoff, and that's about the only way to stop this guy. But that's going to be a loss of 2 on that run. That's going to be a 3rd and 3 now. He's so big that if you don't catch him before he gets momentum going, it's very hard to stop him.
Really, the only ways you can is meet him in the backfield.
Yep, meet him in the backfield or take out his legs. You know, it's the best 2 ways of bringing him down. So we got twins to the right. It's officially a 3rd and 2. 1 receiver left, man-to-man coverage. Two tight ends on the right side. He's going to take the snap. He's going to run the ball off up the middle. And he finds a seam, and I think he's going to get just enough falling forward to the 30. Yep, they're going to say move the chains. It's a Food City 1st and 10 for this Morristown West High offense. They're going to reset the chains. They didn't stop the clock to reset the chains. I thought they did, but that's a minute 40 at the 30-yard line. Alvin Sanders with 2 timeouts left. Twins to the right, twins to the left. 1 running back in the backfield. Tyson Johnson coming in motion to the right. He's sitting in the pocket, looking left, fakes it, now throws it deep. He's got one-on-one coverage and just throws it over his head. Johnny Fine looking for it over his head. That's a hard catch. Looking for it over his head. Just couldn't quite dial it in.
Almost right there, though, you know.
Yeah, it was right there.
He could have looked up maybe a split second earlier, looked over that right shoulder. You know, he could have maybe dropped that in. That was honestly a pretty good throw by Dylan Cribley right there, you know.
You lead it a little bit more inside, that's probably a catch. You know, that's a good, accurate throw. So we got trips to the right, 1.5 minutes to go here. It does stop the clock, fortunately. 2nd and 10, 1 receiver left. He's going to take the snap. I think he got a false start. Looked like one of the receivers got a little bit of a jump there. Do have a penalty in the backfield. It is a false start. So that's going to march Morristown West back. Are you content running it out, or do you run a screenplay to see what you can get?
I was actually thinking the same thing. You know, you got a minute 26 here, minute 26 here.
See if you can get a big play.
Yeah, I'm about to say, do you let Dylan Cribley, maybe put the ball in the air a couple more times just to get him loose going in before halftime?
He drops the snap. He's rolling right. He's looking right, gains his composure, throws it low, looking for number 13, Hunter Hicks, another senior receiver on this team. I think it's 3rd. They're setting up the scoreboard here, but I think it's 3rd and 15 now. Or no, was that first down that the penalty was on? Maybe it's 2nd and 15. You could probably throw a little screen, dump down screen to Hunter Delaney just to see if you can get some big yardage. You know, give him a chance. And if you do get some big yardage, take that opportunity to push at that point. We got 4th and 15 on the scoreboard. I think it's 3rd and 15.
I think it's 3rd and 15. I think it's
on the field.
Mistake there.
On the field, they're showing 3rd, so it's a minute 21. Still not changed on the scoreboard, but the field says 3rd down, and I believe that's correct.
We'll go with that.
Yeah, I like that better. Gives us another play. Morristown West does get the ball. So
they do. They do. I'm curious to see what Alvin Sanders is going to run here, you know?
Yeah, I am too. Let's see how aggressive he is with this offense. You got twins to the right. Got a lot of seniors on this team. So he's going to take the snap. He is going to throw it. He's sitting in the pocket. He's got time. He's throwing it deep. He's looking for Johnny Fine. He finds it over the top. And that's going to be a catch. The safety misread it. And he's going to be down at the 34-yard line. But that's going to be a gain of 41 on that play. And that's going to put them in a position where now you can push the ball. 41 yards, big-time play. The safety misread it. You know, Johnny Fine stayed focused and was able to come down with that pass.
There's a name we call a lot, Johnny Fine.
Johnny Fine. 3 receivers left. He's going to fake the handoff. It's going to be a turnaround route. He finds his big target, Zachary Barnett, the senior tight end, who falls forward up to the 23-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 11 and another Food City 1st and 10. This offense is rolling. Got a minute to go here in the first half. Trips to the left, lined up on the left hash mark. 1 receiver right. Pressure's coming. He's going to fake the handoff, throw a quick pass again to Zachary Barnett, who drops the pass. The safety was coming up. He might not have got far, but Cribley did such a good job of getting that fake handoff quickly and then throwing it over the top.
With the pressure coming at him like
so
that,
much
too.
pressure.
They were coming out fast, and he's getting rid of that ball quick.
He is, and that's his senior maturity coming out right there, the experience of being in the pocket. So we got twins to the right, twins to the left, 2nd and 10, 55 seconds to go. Got a stoppage of play here. We got a timeout. Bearden is going to take one. So
Didn't like what they saw out there with that defense.
we're going to take one with them. And we're going to come back. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to your favorite station for Morristown West High Football, 106.5 WJDT.
Handoff to Hunter Delaney. Forced out of bounds by Christian Spinney.
Looks to be at the 13-yard line. But on the field there, listing it as third down, and he's right there at the first down line.
Scoreboard's changed with it.
All right, okay.
Nope, yeah.
Nope, all right, so they are going to that is a good use of referee. You know, like, getting together, let's talk about this, let's figure out what's going on, because it looks like a first down. And sure enough, they did change it to a first down, so it's going to be a Food City 1st and 10 by Hunter Delaney. 49 seconds to go, twins to the left, one receiver right, one tight end left. He's going to fake the handoff. It's going to be a little screenplay. Tyson Johnson makes first man miss in the backfield. He tries to cut it up the field, gets some extra yardage. Might should have got out of bounds there. If you're Alvin Sanders, you probably want to call timeout. They're going to give him the 9-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 4 on that first down. You got to call timeout here if you're Alvin Sanders. Okay, he's saying, okay, so Tyson Johnson's down. Looks like it might be his knee. Alvin Sanders pointing that should be a timeout automatically. They might put some extra time on the clock. We're going to take a break while they tend to Tyson Johnson. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with the end of this half here on your favorite station, 106.5 WJDT. Second and 6, going to be a handoff to Delaney, looking for the edge, now cutting up the field. He's going to get in the end zone, that's a touchdown. Morristown West High. Great run there by Hunter Delaney. What a run. Wow, he really showed his speed right there.
Oh, he did. That's close. You saw him, could you imagine trying to tackle him? You saw him duck down right there.
Yeah.
He was ready for contact and didn't even get touched.
No, didn't get touched. Was able to squeeze into the end zone. 9-yard touchdown run there by Hunter Delaney. That's the kind of stuff you like to see out of this offense. 26 seconds left in the half. That's a great use of time, great use of the clock, great use of the stoppage of play with the injury. It's unfortunate. Hopefully he'll be back, but great, that was able to stop the clock there. Great use of time on that drive. So Morristown was going to line up for the extra point. The snap's good, the hold is good, the kick is up, and the kick is good, and someone's car is in it. 6 seconds to go in the half. Tie ball game 14-14. We're going to keep it right here. You got 4 ways to listen to us, all right? You might be listening to Classic Way right now. You already know about one way for sure. You're listening to it. There's no way you don't. But you might be listening to the classic way right now. Your radio at your house, in your car, driving down the road, whatever you're doing, you might be tuning in that way. So if you are, thank you for tuning in that way. There are also 3 other ways though. You go to our website anytime, play WJDT live anywhere that you have internet service at WJDTFM.com. You can also use your favorite tune-in app, whatever that might be, whatever you use to tune in to different radio stations. You can look up 106.5 WJDT and find us on there. But my favorite way has to be Alexa. Alexa, play WJDT. It's really that simple. You can play whatever is live at the moment. A lot of different ways to tune in. We hope you exercise all those different ways so that you're always tuned in to us here on 106.5 WJDT. Morristown West coming back out here on the ensuing kickoff. 26 seconds to go in the half, 14-14. Morristown West going to get the ball back in the second half. It's going to be a low kick, and it's going to bounce all the way into the end zone. He wasn't able to field it. That's a good kick right there. Way to get a good touchback. Not even give him a chance for a big play to end the half here. Because that happens.
It does. It does. You just never know.
Yeah. Yeah, if you give him the chance out there to run, all it takes is blocking, getting in line, and that happens.
Looks like we've got Tyson Johnson back on the field. That's good to see.
Yeah, running back out.
Bearden will have a first down and 10 from their own 20.
Sophomore and junior. He's back out on D. It's good to see. 26 seconds to go here in the half. Bearden will probably just run it out, maybe try one big play to see what they can get. They only have one timeout. Oh, we got a whistle though. We don't have a stoppage play.
Looks like starting quarterback Bearden made his way back onto the field.
Looks like he is back on the field. That's good to see too. We don't want any of these guys getting hurt. So it's going to be a handoff on the edge. Looking to try to get there. He does break a couple of tackles and able to fall forward. That's a 12-yard gain. They get you up to the 32-yard line. It might be something. Actually, it's a 13-yard game. That's going to be a Food City first and 10, 16 seconds to go. One timeout. You're at your own 33. You might try another small play like that and see if you can get a little extra.
Looks like the clock's running.
Clock is running now that the chains are set. They're not stopping it. 9 seconds to go. He might just let this run out, actually. He might be content to go to the half. And I believe they are. So the halftime score now, Morristown West 14, Bearden Bulldogs 14. We're going to take it to the half. Morristown West going to get the ball coming back out in the second half. Don't go anywhere. Like I said, I believe it's homecoming tonight, so we're going to celebrate a little bit, I'm sure, here on the field. And we're going to talk about some of these seniors on this roster. It's a big class here this year. So we'll talk about that some. Don't go anywhere. We'll try to update you on some scores from around the league. So stay tuned in. You got 4 ways to do it, and we're going to be here for the next couple hours. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned with us. And we're going to bring you some more Morristown West High football action on your favorite station, 106.5 WJDT. Hey, Allie, give me a full...
The Sabre team represents East and West High and is led by Sabre team commander, Cadet Nick Barber. Assisting Barber with the ceremony is Cadet Sexton, Cadet Short, Cadet Giles, Cadet Evans, Cadet Ivy, Cadet Dutton, and Cadet Cope. Welcome to the 2020 Morristown Hempland High School West Homecoming. Tonight we will recognize 12 young women from the senior class who were selected by their classmates to represent our school for this special celebration. Caitlin Amore Allen. Caitlin is the daughter of Christina McDaniel and the granddaughter of Helen McDaniel and Connie and Phyllis Allen. She is a member of both the Beta Club and the National Honor Society. Caitlin has been a member of the West High cheerleading squad her freshman and senior years, and this year serves as a captain. She is also a member of the Avenue Church, a volunteer at Farm Thrift Stores, and an employee of Eagles Market. At West High, Caitlin has also been a member of the Scrapbooking Club, winning 3rd place overall in scrapbooking at convention. She is an AP student with a 4.3 GPA and plans to continue her education at a 4-year university next year, studying speech pathology or design. Caitlin is escorted by Giovanni Gonzalez, the son of Romero and Griselda Martinez. Kylie Grace Bells. Kylie is the daughter of David and Tasha Bells, granddaughter of the late Judy K. Morgan and great-granddaughter of Bill Morgan. She is a member of the Beta Club and was a candidate for Tennessee State Beta President. Kylie has also served previously as class president on the West High Student Council. She is a competitive dancer for Dance Elite, committing 16 hours per week to practice. In addition, she volunteers with Sunshine Ambassadors, a special needs dance group. Kylie is an AP scholar with distinction with a 4.4 GPA and will graduate with honors and distinction with the class of 2021. In her free time, Kylie enjoys surfing and fishing with her dad. She wishes to thank her parents for their constant love, support, and encouragement. In the future, Kylie plans to attend College of Charleston in South Carolina, where she will study pediatrics. She is escorted tonight by Ryan Scott Schaefer, son of Scott and Susan Schaefer. Ashton Brady. Ashton is the daughter of Scott and Angela Harness and Shane Brady, and the granddaughter of John and Nancy Fisher and Gary and Deanie Brady. Ashton has been a member of the West High cheerleading squad all 4 years of high school. She is also a member of the Subdaddies. Ashton attends Arrowhead Church and is a member of Young Life. She works as a marketing intern at the Pigeon Forge Chamber of Commerce and plans to use this experience while attending the University of Tennessee to study marketing in the future. Ashton is escorted by Dylan Cribley, the son of Devin and Leslie Cribley. Brooklyn Renee Chance. Brooklyn is the daughter of Rita Wilson. She is a member of DECA, serves as business manager of the yearbook staff, and is the senior class secretary for the West High Student Council. She previously participated with the forensics team for 2 years and earned awards such as 2nd place in district program oral interpretation, 3rd place in state group interpretation, and 3rd place in the Modern Woodman Speech Contest in both 2014 and 2016. Brooklyn serves as a song leader at Beulah Lamb Baptist Church. She is an AP scholar, and in the future she plans to attend Walter State Community College and the University of Tennessee to study psychology, before beginning a career as a child psychologist. She is escorted by Dallas Lindsay, the son of Patrick Lindsay and Alicia Johnson. Sheena Frampton. Sheena is the granddaughter of Julie and Wayne Blue. While a student at West High, she has participated on the forensics team. She has also served on the West High Student Council for the last 2 years, serving as junior class treasurer and senior class representative. Sheena is an AP scholar and an AP honors student and a member of the Hamilton County Youth Leadership Class of 2020 and volunteers at multiple community events. In the future, she plans to study business administration at the University of Tennessee, Knoxville. She is escorted tonight by Isaac Adams. Faith Marielle Hadley. She is the daughter of Brett and Tammy Hadley. She is a member of FBLA and the West High cheerleading squad, on which she serves as captain. Faith also cheered competitively for Twisters Athletics at Morristown her freshman year and works at a local movie theater. She is a member of Harvest Outreach Church of Talbot, where she volunteers in the children's ministry. Faith is escorted by Jaden Alexander Picardi, the son of Anthony and Carisha Picardi. Sydney Lee Haven. Sydney is the daughter of Keith and Leanna Ramsey and Stuart Haven. She is the granddaughter of Lee Wayne Perkins and the late Ronald Perkins, Juanita Ramsey, and Juan Haven, and the late Charles Haven. Sydney is a member of Sundep Social Club in Wales, the Women Ambassadors of Spirit organization. She also participates in the West High branch of FBLA. Sydney is a member of Young Life and attends church at the Avenue Church. She has also been honored as a team board presentee. Sydney plans to continue her education at Pella City State Community College before transferring to the University of Tennessee, Knoxville to study business, marketing, and merchandising. Sydney is escorted by Ian Sexton, the son of Greg and Connie Sexton. Maya Grace Hayes. Maya is the daughter of Stephen Ray and Missy Estes Hayes, and the granddaughter of Brenda Hugo Taylor and the late Richard Estes in Miami Beach and the late Stanley Hayes. In her time as a West High student, Maya has been an honors and AP student, a member of the forensics team, an assistant in the guidance department, and a member of the choir. As a member of the class of 2021, she will graduate with distinction. She is a 4-year member of the 7 and 6 Social Club, as well as a member of the Wales Spirit Team. She is of the team board court. Maya works at Black Oak Marina and also volunteers her time at Hillbilly Cabin. In the future, she plans to attend the University of Tennessee, Chattanooga, where she will study to become a physician's assistant. She is escorted by Noah Walker Metler, the son of Brian and Christy Metler. Lexi Paige Howard. Lexi is the daughter of Brian and Shasta Howard and the granddaughter of Dorothy Johnson and Mark and Christy Wolfenbarger. She has spent 4 years as a member of the West High basketball team and also plays basketball for AAU. Lexi is a spirit leader for Wales and a member of Young Life. She attends Manly Baptist Church and enjoys working with children and assisting in numerous youth basketball camps over the years. After graduating from West High, Lexi plans to attend Walter State Community College, where she will pursue her dream of becoming a physical education teacher. She is escorted by Jojo Medino, the son of Joe and Julia Medino. Cameron Faith Odom. Cameron is the daughter of Jeremy and Bobby Odom and the granddaughter of Joanne Mays. While a student at West High, Cameron has participated in Beta Club, French Club, and the track team. She also plays tennis for the West High tennis team, is a member of HOSA, and is a senior representative on the student council. Cameron is a leader on the street team, and this year was chosen by her peers as the recipient of the most spirited senior superlative. She is a member of Subdep Social Club. Cameron attends Arrowhead Church, where she is an active volunteer in both child care and the Fuse Student Ministry. She is a member of Young Life and has volunteered for Access Live in the past. Cameron's future plans including going to college to pursue a career as a nurse practitioner. She is escorted by Gabriel Aiden Lammy, the son of Jonathan and Charlotte Lammy. Emily Spain. Emily is the daughter of Greg and Anne-Marie Spain and the granddaughter of Lynn and John Spain and the late Beth Prater Spain and the late Arthur and Cecilia Metzger. She is a 4-year member of the Lady Trojan soccer team and currently serves as a captain, as well as earning offensive MVP awards, first and second team all-district awards. Emily is also the all-time goals scored record holder, and this season was named District Player of the Year. She is a member of the Hamilton County Youth Leadership Class of 2020 and has challenged herself with honors and AP courses throughout her high school career. This year, Emily is also a member of the street team. Emily is a member of St. Patrick's Catholic Church and participates in Young Life. She is escorted by Johnny Gallardo, the son of Ishmael and Raymunda Gallardo. Amaya Yari. Amaya is the daughter of Dr. Frederick and Kim Yari and the granddaughter of Richard and Merida Stakely and Joyce Yari. Amaya is a captain on the Lady Trojan soccer team, having played for all 4 years of high school. She earned first team all-district honors, in addition to playing soccer for the Lakeway Soccer Club for the last 9 years. She was also selected for the Tennessee State Olympic Development Program soccer team for 4 years. Amaya will be graduating as an AP Scholar and is currently ranked second in the senior class. She is a member of the Beta Club and National Honor Society and was a member of the Hamilton County Youth Leadership Class of 2020. Amaya attends St. Patrick Catholic Church and is a violinist with the Morristown Youth and Community Orchestra. After graduation, Amaya plans to study biochemistry and neurosciences as a college yet to be decided. She is escorted by John Kutbach, the son of G and Sue Kutbach. Fans, please give these lovely young ladies and escorts a round of applause. And now, for the big announcement we've all been waiting for, this year's homecoming queen. Participating in tonight's event is Miss Chloe Bowen, the 2019 Morristown West Homecoming Queen, Miss Jennifer Cobb, one of the Student Council sponsors, and Mr. Tim Landeveld, Assistant Principal. After a vote from the student body of Morristown West High School, the 2020 Homecoming Queen is Amaya Yari. Congratulations, Amaya. Fans, let's have one final round of applause for these accomplished students.
In my helmet, cleats and shoulder pads. Standing in the hut, listening to the call. Fans go crazy for the boys that fall. Didn't let just anybody in that club. Took every ounce of heart, sweat, and blood. Get the way those game day jerseys down the hall. Kings of the school, man, where the boys are fall. It's turning faces, stars and stripes. It's batting like them butterflies. It's calling in the air all around. Yes, sir, we want the ball. It's knocking heads and talking trash. It's slinging mud and dirt and grass. It's got your number, I got your back. When your back's against the wall, you
tuxes, players wearing their jerseys, of course. Everybody walked down with masks on beside each other and then split off a little bit and went to their spots, got some space between them, took the masks off. But everybody looked to be looking good. They had their hair, the girls had their hair back, sparkly dresses.
Lots of sparkles.
Lots of sparkles. Pretty much every dress had some sparkle on it somewhere, and some of them were almost complete sparkle. I guess that, I don't know. You know, like I'm not really good with fashion.
I'm not either.
I don't know, like if that's what. I guess it's fashion. Everybody is doing it. So, regardless, I mean that's as much as we can give you. I don't know what you expected out of this segment.
We
tried. We're trying.
We're trying here.
Give us a break. We're trying. This is where it would be really handy to have somebody who understood. You know, like, oh yeah, this is what makes this dress so great.
Somebody coaching us on the side.
Yeah, coach us. You know, help us out
here
here
a little bit.
I don't know. We're just spinning out of control. What do we know? So we're going to start the second half here. Of course, Bearden's going to be kicking off. Got Morristown West back to receive. We got Tyson Johnson very back, but just in front of him we got a couple of others, including Hunter Hicks, who's going to run up to receive that. And he's really quick, trying to make a move, runs into his own guy, but keeps moving his feet, tries to find a hole, cuts it up the field, and able to get up to about the 33-yard line. And that's going to be where they start the drive. So we got, I believe Hunter's brother just walked by here up in the fans, or in the stands here, wearing his mask. Another great running back for Morristown West.
You know, getting to continue his career up at Wake Forest.
Yeah, great running back for Morristown West a few years ago. And I'm sure his brother's making him proud out there in this game. Got twins to the right, one receiver left. It's going to be a handoff. It's going to be a fake handoff to Delaney. It's going to be a throw across the middle to Johnny Fine. And he tries to stiff arm, but they're going to stop him about where he caught it, which is about the 40-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 7, though. It's going to set up a 2nd and 3 here on this opening drive of the second half for Morristown West. Come out with a throw to start. I like that.
Get some aggressive here.
Second down and 3.
That's what I'm saying.
Keep the pressure on him.
I really like getting Dylan Cribley going early.
Yeah.
I do,
Yeah, absolutely. He's going to take the snap, fake the handoff again. He's looking left, right. He's got pressure there. He's trying to slip out of it. Can't quite pull through it. Couldn't get rid of the ball safely and was brought down at the 29-yard line. So that's going to be a loss of 11. And that's going to set up a 3rd and 14 on the play. So there's only so much you can do.
There is, you know,
He
all
was
that
at the
pressure.
right place.
He was getting pressured a lot, and
Yeah.
it would have been risky.
It would
have been trying to get rid of that ball. You don't want to
No
throw it
momentum.
short, you know.
Yeah, that's been tough.
A lot of upper body strength on that one.
Maybe live to fight another down. So twins to the right, twins to the left. You got Delaney in the backfield with him. 3rd and 14. You have to assume a pass, I'm sure. Tyson Johnson coming in motion to the right. He's going to take the snap. He's rolling right. He's looking right. Still rolling right. Looking deep right. He's now throwing deep right. He's got a man deep right. And he's going to be caught. He's running down the sideline. 15, 10, 5. Racing for the goal. That's a touchdown. Morristown West High.
Beautiful play.
What a play. That's Rodney Long, the quarterback turned receiver here for his senior year. Wow. Got wide open along the sideline. I'm not sure how that happened. Had to have been some kind of miscommunication. Drew pointing it out.
Wow.
And I'm calling the play.
Wow.
Drew pointing it out. And just a great throw. Great find by Cribley. Great execution by this offense. That's going to be a touchdown, Morristown West. Wow, what a play. And that is officially a 71-yard passing touchdown for Dylan Cribley.
From the minute that ball left his hands, man.
It looked good.
That was a beautiful throw from the quarterback, Dylan Cribley, right there. Wow.
Lined up for the extra point. The snap is low. He corrals it. He sets it up. The hold is good. The kick is up. The kick is good. We're going to take a quick break. Morristown West up 21-14.
With 10:23
Oh, they're
to
going to
go
say,
in the
actually,
third
he
quarter.
missed it.
Your new score, Bearden Bulldogs 14. Your Westside
That looked like
Trojans
it went
20.
good from my point of view. Unless it went far right. All right, so we do, in fact, I believe the high snap might have had something to do with that. Had a hard time getting it down quick enough. Threw off the timing. Extra points, field goals, they are all about timing. And any little mess up can cause problems. So they are going to say that he missed that. So that's going to be 20-14. 10:23 to go. We'll just keep it right here. Morristown West going to come back and
Kickoff for the
kick the ball off to
Trojans,
Bearden.
Caleb
And
Santana.
now puts you in an interesting situation because you're now playing the point
For
behind if you
Bearden,
can't stop
Nick
them.
Starr.
You gotta really don't let it happen again.
Yeah.
Can't let it happen again.
If it comes to it, you might have to
Gotta
come
do it. You know, down the stretch, maybe in the fourth or even in the third, you feel like it's a good time to go for it.
You might have to.
You might have to do it.
Yeah. That's going to be something we need to keep an eye on moving forward. If Morristown West is able to continue to get it stopped, it won't matter. But if they can't, they're going to be playing down a point for the remainder of the second half. So that's going to be another touchback on the following kickoff. So Bearden's going to start their drive at the 20-yard line. Now, last time we saw Bearden's offense, they were forced into a punt. This West High defense really stepped up in that second quarter, controlled the time of possession for one with their offense, able to put a couple touchdowns on the board, but was able to stop that Bearden offense the whole quarter.
And they did, you know, got stopped throughout the whole quarter.
Yeah, actually, the offense only scored once.
Do it again.
So,
do it again here.
he's going to take the snap. Again, starting quarterback's come back. It's going to be a sweep play to the left side. He's looking for the corner, but Morristown West High defense is pushing that sideline quickly. I think they're going to give him maybe the 22-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 2 to start this drive. So again, that starting quarterback did make it back in the game. He was shook up, but came back, I believe, in the final drive of the first half, if I'm not mistaken. And looks like he's good to go for the second half. Bearden lined up with trips to the right, one running back right. He's going to take the snap. It's going to be a screen like they started the game with. But this time, Morristown West High has somebody over there, and he's trying to bring him down. Barely does. He turned on the jets there and was able to get around the block quick, but he was able to shoestring tackle him at about the 32. That's going to be a gain of 10. And that's going to be a Food City 1st and 10 for this Bearden offense. That has to be a side. You have to be sighing relief on that play. Get this ball moving a little bit. So it's going to be another handoff. He's sweeping to the left side, the far side. He tries to make a move to make a man miss. And number 7, Luke Yandell, holding on, not let him juke him out. And he's going to be brought down at the line of scrimmage. They might give him 1 yard on that play. If he gets loose, though, he might can get that edge and get a couple extra yards. A good hanging on there by Luke Yandell.
Not to give up on the play and stick with him.
Yeah, just because he makes a move doesn't mean you're out of it.
Exactly.
He held on tight. They tried to do a hard count. Nobody moves. Got trips to the right. One receiver left. In kind of a pistol formation. They're now going to move into a regular shotgun formation. One running back to the right. Morristown West now 3-4. He's going to take the snap. It's going to be a read option, and he's going to keep it himself, cut it up the field. He's going to be brought down there at about I think they're going to give him the 37-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 4. It's going to set up a 3rd and 5 here, still in Bearden territory. Morristown West looking for a stop here. 3rd and looks to be 4.5. 2 tight ends coming in motion to the left side. 1 receiver on either side, running back on the right side. Morristown West sending Luke Yandell back as a safety. Probably send 1 more on the other side. Looks like it might be man-to-man coverage on the outside. Tyson Johnson lined up against, I'm sure, their number 1 defender, or number 1 receiver, excuse me. He's going to take the snap. He's looking left. He wants to throw left, but there's nothing left. He's now going to have to roll. He's rolling out of the pocket right. He's trying to slip through, and he does slip through. And he's going to get up the field and get up to what looks to be the 47-yard line. That's a gain of 10 and a Food City 1st and 10 by the quarterback.
Oh, looks like a flag on the play.
We do have a stoppage. I think they're trying to sort out what's going on here.
Face mask looks like.
I honestly didn't even see the penalty on the field. But they are going to take the ball, and they're going to march it down. Got the 47. The face mask should be a 15-yard penalty, if I'm not mistaken. But they're just going to mark 6 yards. What did he just call there?
He called face mask.
Excuse me. But nonetheless, it's going to be a Food City 1st and 10 for this Bearden offense. Twins to the left. Oh, and he does a hard count, but he gets his own guy. What's that saying? Congratulations. You played yourself.
You played yourself.
Yeah, played yourself. So that's going to be trying to get a head start there. I don't blame him. I mean, those are some big old boys having to push around, you know.
Exactly.
You're trying to get as much of a head start as you can. But now they're discussing like it might be on the defensive line, causing him to jump. I don't know. I didn't see any movement by this D-line.
I didn't either.
So he's communicating to Alvin Sanders, which probably means it was on the defensive line. Okay, so it sounded like he might have said this. They jumped at the same time, and so that's he's just going to pick up the flag. That it should be offsetting penalties if that's the case, right?
There's lots of confusion on the West High bench right now at the sideline.
Another ref coming into the play here. They're trying to sort it all out. They got a tough job down there. There's a lot of things that they have to pay attention to, a lot of things they got to keep track of throughout the game. They've got a tough job down there. Hopefully they can get this resolved soon.
Like we were talking about earlier, too, they don't have that luxury, you know, of
Yeah,
getting to go to a replay booth. They've got to go with their gut, and they got to trust it and communicate with each other.
Yep. And fortunately, with this many of them out here, it's easy to cross-check yourself, but sometimes you got to do that, and that's what they did. So they're going to leave it there. He's going to roll out to the left. He's looking for a pass. Now he's getting some pressure. He's going to have to fall forward, but he's stacked in the backfield. Nobody directly got him, but a couple of Morristown West High defenders forced him down at the 45-yard line. So that's going to be a loss of 8 on the play. That's going to create a 2nd and 18 for this offense. That's what you want, and that looked like a secondary sack right there. The secondary playing their man correctly, forcing that quarterback to hold onto the ball and then eventually go down. You can get a sack a lot of different ways, and I think that was a secondary sack. 7:15 to go. He's going to take the snap. He's throwing back to the left side, and he's trying to run the defender over, but nonetheless, Morristown West is going to be able to bring him down at about the 50-yard line. It's a gain of 5. That'll create a 3rd and 13. Now, with the starting quarterback in, I'm sure the coach would trust his arm. If he would anyway, nothing's going to change. 3rd and 13 is almost assuredly a pass play. He's got trips to the right, does a hard count, nobody moved. Getting a call from the sideline. They are going to move into a normal shotgun formation. He's got one receiver left, lined up on the left hash mark. Got a 3-4 on the defense. Going to fake a handoff. He's looking left. He's getting a little bit of pressure, readjusts, and throws a dart into double coverage, but it's going to be caught. That's a big-time catch. He's being swallowed by Giovanni Gonzalez and Akil Ramiro at the same time, but able to grab that ball and bring it in.
It's a Bearden first down.
It's going to get him up to the 34-yard line. I believe that's a 16-yard pass play. That's going to be a Food City 1st and 10. They're in a hurry-up offense now. Trips to the right. He's going to take the snap. Still on the left hash mark. Fakes the pass. Now looking for something deep. He goes to one-on-one coverage on the outside with Akilio Ramiro and just overthrows his target. That is tight defense by Akilio Ramiro.
That was just that one-on-one coverage, too.
Had to be a perfect
Oh,
pass.
yeah. And he about had him there. But like you said, that's big D. He was on it the whole time, all the way from that, the 45 all the way to the end zone. He was there.
If you can hold on to him, not physically, of course, that's a penalty. Don't do that. All aspiring DBs don't do that. But if you can stay with him and force that quarterback to throw it into a tight window, it's a lot harder for these quarterbacks, especially at the high school level. It's going to be a handoff sweep to the right, and he's looking for the edge, and there is nothing there, but he's going to run over a couple of defenders, but then be forced out. And they're going to give him maybe the 34-yard line. They might give him a half a yard on that one. But that's going to set up another 3rd and 10. They're just going to say he got back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10. Let's see if Morristown West can get a stop now on this 3rd down. I think, if you get a stop, no yards gained, it's going to be a tough decision for this coaching staff. The 34-yard line. You got to decide whether to punt it or to go for it with 10 yards. We'll see what he decides. But Morristown West got to get a stop here. So trips to the left. He's going to take the snap. He's rolling left. He's looking left. He gets a block left. Still rolling left. And he throws it left and has an open man. Finds a hole in the zone there, and then his momentum carries him out of bounds, but not until he gets up to the 13-yard line. That's going to be a 21-yard gain on that 3rd down. That's going to be a Food City 1st and 10. It's good patience.
It was, good blocking.
Yep.
Good blocking from the get-go.
The running back picked up the big block there on the edge.
He did. It was a great block right there. He might have a different story.
Yeah. It could have been a sack on that play had you not got a good block on that. So it's going to be another handoff. They're going to reward him for that block. He's going to try to get to the edge. And, again, nothing really doing on that edge. Morristown West is really getting side to side quickly in the defense. They're going to give him maybe the 10.5-yard line. Yeah, about the 10-yard line. They're going to say he got 5 yards on that one, which is a little bit more than he has been getting. But still a good stop there. This back is good when he gets a little space. Always able to corral him. Twins to the left. two tight ends to the right. Does a hard count. Nobody jumps. We got 2nd and 5 from the 10-yard line. They're at the door knocking here. Morristown West going to try to lock that door. Takes the snap. He's rolling left. Got a blocker in front of him. Looking left. He's throwing left. Great pass. Great catch. Great extension. That's a touchdown, Bearden Bulldogs. Simple out route. 10-yard touchdown pass. That's pitch and catch. That's great execution. And honestly, the out route is a difficult route to guard.
It is.
When your quarterback's rolling that way. See, the problem is if you're sitting in the pocket, the angle is a hard throw. But when you're running left on that out route left, you know, the angle is not nearly. You can throw more straight. You know, if you can set your base up correctly, you can throw more straight. And that's exactly what happened. A lot more room to throw that way. That's going to be a low kick. But they are going to say that he makes it. So that's going to make the score 21-20 here at Burke County Stadium. 5 minutes to go in the third. We'll be right back with more Morristown West High football action on 106.5 WJDT.
Set to kick off for Bearden, Luke Wilkins. Hunter Hicks on the return. Caden Douglas with the tackle. There are flags on the field. Hand off to Hunter Delaney. Tackle by Seth Arana. 2nd down and 6. Hand off to Hunter Delaney. Tackle by Seth Arana. Third down and 3. Hand off to Hunter Delaney. Hunt formation, Trojans.
shuffle for the ball down here, too. There's a lot going on right now. I'm trying
There's
to
a flag
all
on
out
the
here
play.
for you, but shuffle for the ball at about the 42-yard line. We got a penalty back from the punter. A couple guys ran into him. And I don't know if there's a distinction in high school between running into the punter and roughing the punter. There is in college and in the NFL, I believe. Roughing is an automatic first down. Running into the kicker is a 5-yard penalty. Not an automatic first down. So 5 yards wouldn't cut it here. We got some cheering here. I'm trying to be. Okay, so they are going to call a roughing the punter on that. Is that offense? The offense is coming back out. So Bearden coming up with 2 crucial penalties here to give Morristown West. One, 15 extra yards to start, and then 15 yards and a first down on 4th down. A couple of bad plays here for the Bearden defense and special teams.
Exactly. You know, I'm on West right here. I'm thinking, all right. We got to rush the net. Blessed with another opportunity to come out here and let's get some energy out here and let's want them.
Yep.
You know?
You're now basically starting to drive at the 40. You know, got a new set of downs here. Lined up in the middle of the field. Cribley's in the pistol formation with Delaney behind him. Men to the left. Got about 3 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Again, Morristown West down 20 to 21 due to the missed second point. Again, it's going to take, well, he's going to do a hard count. Should have expected that. Probably would have jumped on that one.
Classic right there.
Yeah, he's young, Cribley. He's good at it.
Gets them.
Yeah, he does. Seems like we see it almost every game. He's going to take the snap this time. It's going to be a speed option. Oh, and it's a bad pitch. The ball is free, and it's bounce. Oh, my gosh, and it goes out of bounds. Morristown West ball. Oh, my gosh. Wow, that was close. Are they going to call that incomplete pass, though? Ref just signaled. Well, I think they're trying to determine if it was a
Cribley's pass was incomplete. Brings up second down.
pass is incomplete, the ball's dead. It's a backward pass, it's a fumble, and they get the ball where it went out.
Luckily, it's happened around the line of scrimmage anyway.
It was close.
Big pause right there. Unfortunately, that's
So that's going to be an incomplete pass officially. So that's going to be 2nd and 10. He's rolling left. He's getting compression out, and he gets rid of it, just throws it away. That should be another penalty down here on the sideline. I don't know how that's not a penalty, but
Quarterback Cribley's pass
like a
intended
late
for
get out
Johnny
of bounds
Fine.
there.
Was incomplete. It's 3rd down.
Fine, but nonetheless, still Cribley throws it away. Luke fight another day. We got 3rd and 10 still at the 40-yard line. This Bearden defense trying to lock up here. The rest of the second half, Morristown West trying to continue the momentum that this offense has had at the start of the second quarter. We got 6 to the left, 6 right. Have to think they're probably going to throw it here. 3rd and 10. And if you get close enough, I think this is 4-down territory. Gets off the sideline, and now he's going to roll left, looking for a receiver, and now he's going to throw it downfield off his back foot, and he's just going to throw it away over the head of Hunter Hicks. Might have been a safe play. A little bit disappointing, trying to give your receiver a chance. I think
4th down and 10.
But sometimes throwing it away is the safe play. Living to fight another down.
It is. You know what I really have to see out of Cribley from here on out.
Information, James Rosen.
Yeah, it did seem like he was.
You know, it seemed like he had the tunnel vision, and it happened.
Yeah, it does.
But I'd like to
Easy
see
do.
him from here on out.
That was a crazy snap there. He's up at corral. Get a great punt out of it.
Great fun.
And that's going to be caught, fair caught at the 9-yard line. Well, they're going to get the 10-yard line. So I guess that's acceptable. Coaches, I think, always say that if put your feet on the 10, put your heels on the 10, and if it goes any further, let it go. You know, trust that it's going to roll into the end zone. I think he took a little bit of a chance, but caught it at the 10, called for the fair catch. So good punt by Morristown West.
Punt. You know, kind
Put
of
your
a high
defense in a good
snap.
position.
Was able to bring it down real quick. Get off a pretty good punt right there.
Fortunately, they did some pressure on that one.
Exactly.
Would have got there.
Getting bad.
Very bad. So trips to the left, 2.5 minutes to go in the 3rd. He's going to look to the left. It's going to be a screen play like he started the game with. He's got a couple blockers trying to find the outside, and he can't quite get outside. And he's going to be tackled after running into his blocker. And he's going to get up to what looks to be the 17-yard line, the 18-yard line. So that's going to be a gain of 8 on the play. 2nd and 2, 2:20 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Tyson Johnson calling out
2nd down and 2.
the play there. Defense is all about communication. Got two tight ends moving to the left. It's going to be a handoff, a sweep play to the left. Looking for a seam, and he finds one. He's running up the field. That's going to be 6. Tyson Johnson ain't going to catch him. That's a 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Bearden Bulldogs. Wow.
Kai Williams on the run.
Opened up a perfect hole. That's what happens.
That man is fast.
He is very fast. 82-yard touchdown there for Bearden. Tyson Johnson, if he was a little bit slower, Tyson Johnson might have had a chance at him, but he did turn on the burners, and there wasn't nobody catching him at that point.
To attempt the extra point.
So that's going to be 27-20. Again, Morristown West missed an extra point, so as long as Bearden continues to make their extra points, they will essentially be a point ahead. So I'm going to line up for the extra point. It's going to be a good snap, get a hold, kick is up. Kick is good, and that's going to make the score 28-20. 1:50 to go in third. We'll be back with more Morristown Westside football action on 106.5 WJDT.
Bulldogs 28, your Westside Trojans 20. Back deep for the Trojans, Landon Howard and Hunter Hicks. Luke Wilkins set to kick off for Bearden. Charlie Byerly on the return. Tackled by Christian Spinning. Trojans will have it first down and 10 from their own 32. Quarterback Cribley's pass complete to Zachary Barnett. Tackled immediately by Reed Frederick. It's a Trojan first down. Tyson Johnson with the direct snap. Tackled by Christian Spinning. Second down and 9. Hand off to Hunter Delaney. Tackled by Cam Smith. Third down and 2. Handoff to Nick Hildebrand. Tackled by Christian Spinney. It's a Trojan first down.
Getting the call from the sideline here. Starting the fourth quarter, they're driving, trying to put the ball in the end zone here, down 8. He'll take the snap. He's going to give it to Delaney, who slips through the first guy, but the momentum brings him down. I think they're going to give him the 39-yard line. Yeah, they're going to give him the 39-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 3 on that first attempt.
You know, could have been a busted play right there, though, Daniel. He was able to, saw him coming in for his legs, was able to extend out.
Yep.
Gain 3 yards.
Balance a little bit. Still able to fall forward.
Exactly.
Yeah. Twins to the right, one receiver left. Does a hard count, nobody moves. But Bearden is showing a little bit of pressure, maybe from a safety. He's looking over the sideline as well, and he is coming up a little closer, but now he's going to back off. He's going to take the snap. It's going to be another handoff to Delaney, who's pushing forward. Seems like he might have rushed that one a little bit. Got up to the 37-yard line, so it's going to be a gain of 2. He looks like he came out of the backfield and overdrive on that one.
He did. He was ready to have his foot on the gas from the beginning.
He did.
Maybe lost sight of his hole right there and just put his head down at that point.
One of his best qualities is his patience.
Exactly.
So it's a little bit out of character to see that, but he is typically very patient, letting the line set up the running lane and then exploding through it with that great athleticism. Just maybe got a little bit ahead of himself on that run.
Out of character.
A little bit out of character on that play. But that is going to set up a 3rd and 5. He still did get positive yards. 3rd and 5, very manageable. But
got a flag on the play.
In the backfield, might be a false start. No, the back judge probably wouldn't call false start. The play clock hadn't expired yet. Illegal substitution on the offense. Okay, so that's going to move him back 5 yards. 3rd and 5 is manageable. 3rd and 10 is a little bit harder. They're going from pro mode to all pro. Going from 3rd and 5 to 3rd and 10 gets a little bit harder. Your playbook gets quite a bit slimmer. So we'll see what the offensive coordinator draws up here. I believe Aaron Jones. He's the play caller on the offense.
Sir.
We'll see what Aaron Jones draws up here. Twins to the right, Twins to the left. 10 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Morristown West down 20-28. Tyson Johnson coming in motion to the left side. He's going to take the snap. He's looking left, and now he's getting pressure. He's going to roll to the left, and he gets sacked by a couple of Bearden defenders. He's going to be brought down in his own 49-yard line. That's going to be a loss of 9 on the play, and Morristown West is going to have to bring out their punt team. Good defensive pressure, that's all you can say.
It was.
Got it up the middle, made him roll out, and they had enough speed to corral him when he got out.
From that offensive line right there, they got to hold that push. Got to give him some little bit of time to make something happen.
Yeah, it's a short time that he had there, I felt like. But you got a clean punt off even after a low snap, and it does roll out of bounds, but they're going to give him the 20-yard line. So basically a touchback, and I'll take that.
Starting at the 20, that's about typical.
Yeah,
it's better than starting at 30.
Yeah, absolutely. That's true. Yeah, 42.
Got to look at it from the bright side. You got the perspective.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Bearden still in their huddle a little bit. Now they're coming out, lined up at the 20-yard line. Morristown West needing a stop on this drive. Any kind of points could be the nail in the coffin.
You're right.
This is the game.
One of the biggest possessions of the game defensively right here. If they can get a stop,
still in it.
You're still in this game.
Still a one-possession game, but if you give up points, it's going to put pressure on this team. He's take the snap in the pistol formation, fakes the handoff. He's rolling left, looking for a target. There is none, and this Morristown West high D-line, front 7, getting pressure on the quarterback and bringing him down at about the 12-yard line. That's going to be a loss of 8 on that first down play. That again was a secondary sack. The secondary stood strong, played man-to-man very well, and forced him to hold on to the ball, allowed that D-line to get there.
Scoot him back, 7 yards. They're about to sitting on the 12.
Yeah.
Push him back a little bit more.
Does a hard count here. They are sitting at the 12. Hopefully we can get a little bit more pressure and keep pushing them back here on this drive. That sets your offense up for better field position as well. So they're going to send the 2 tight ends over to the right side, lined up initially on the left. 1 receiver on either side, running back on the right side. He fakes the handoff. He's looking right, still in the pocket. Now he's going to throw right, and he has a target. The defender went for the deflection, couldn't get it. He's still running down the sideline, able to shake 3 defenders, being chased from behind. Tyson Johnson diving for his ankles, and he's not going to come up with it. And that's going to be a touchdown, Beard. That's an 88-yard passing touchdown to the Beard Bulldogs.
Man threw a mean stiff arm.
He did. That was the way he ran up the sideline. 88 yards. I mean, you have to have yards after the catch on that one. He was able to make a couple guys miss, stiff arm another one, and able to run it all the way. Outrun Tyson Johnson just barely. He made him high step there to avoid the tackle.
I'd say he's about 1 step behind right there. You know, 1 step forward, and then he might have had that tackle.
Low snap, but the kick still is up, and the kick is good. 8 minutes to go. We'll take a break. Morristown West down 20-35. Getting the ball back here on your favorite station, 106.5 WJDT.
Set to kick off for Bearden, Luke Wilkins. Back lead for the Trojans, Landon Howard.
Johnson did come from the other side of the field, though.
He did. I caught him. That would have been crazy.
Right.
Hunter Hicks on the return. Tackled by Lance Nelson. Trojans will have it first down and 10 from their own 21.
Man, Chuck Carter's the man. Coming in, bringing brownies.
Bringing up brownies,
man.
Can't ask for a better dude
That
right there.
Clutch. Kind of wish I wasn't on the diet. Hey.
Quarterback Cribley's pass intended for Johnny Fine. Ball's incomplete, his second down.
Would have had about 5 yards probably, but a drop, as we all know, results in 0 yards. So that's going to be a 2nd and 10 here from Morristown West. Twins to the right, twins to the left. Tyson Johnson coming in motion to the right. He's going to take the snap. He's sitting in the pocket. It's going to be a screen play. He's dumping it off to Delaney, looking for a seam, but his blockers are a little too far in front of him. He gets brought down by a couple of defenders at about the 19-yard line. It's going to be a loss of 2. Set up a 3rd and 12. I think they were ready for that screen.
They were. Got a lot of pressure on Dylan Cribley early. Had to roll back about to the 10-yard line. And
allowed the defense to step up at that point.
Yeah, I was able to make a good throw, but, you know, results in a loss of 2.
7:15 to go here in the 4th. Time's running out for Morristown West to make a play. Get back into this game. He's going to take the snap. He's looking left. Looks like we got a penalty. He shakes the blitzer there, trying to still find the receiver, but there is none. He's going to cut his losses and run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line for a loss of 6 on that play. We do have a penalty at the line of scrimmage. Somebody might have got a head start. Didn't get away with it. I'm not sure. If it was a false start, it should have been stopped at the line of scrimmage. Right? Shouldn't continue the play.
No. Illegal motion.
Illegal motion, okay. Maybe Tyson Johnson didn't
Punt
get
formation,
where he
James
needed to
Rosen.
get on the motion there. I'm not sure, but regardless, it's an illegal motion. They're going to decline the penalty. It's going to be a 4th and 17. Morristown West now punting from their goal line and having to rely on that defense to come up with a stop here. Return man lined up at about the 50, gets the punt off. Does have a spiral. It's going to land about the 42 and keep bouncing. We've seen that all year. And it's going to roll all the way down to about the 38-yard line of Bearden. So ended up rolling about 20 extra yards there. And we've talked about it already this season. If you think that you want to be a punter, that's one of the most critical aspects is getting the spiral on the ball. Because that's what gave him 20 extra yards. The punt wasn't the greatest punt. He didn't get a lot of airtime, but because of that spiral, it gave him 20 more yards on that punt, forced them back a little bit. And that, I mean, that can make a difference here for this defense.
It can give you a little more breathing room.
Yeah, don't feel like you're being eaten alive there in your own territory. So he's going to take a quick snap here, turn around, hand the ball off. He's trying to bounce it outside, getting around Luke Yandell, cuts it back up the field, shakes a couple of guys, but able to get up to about the 50 before he's corralled. Number 49 coming up with the tackle, Justin Dielbeck, the senior defensive lineman, able to come up way up into the secondary to make that play, keep that from becoming a touchdown. It's officially going to be up to the 48-yard line, and that's going to be a gain of 14 on the play. So he's got one receiver left. He gets a call from the sideline. It's in the pistol formation. He's got a tight end to the left, behind the line of scrimmage, one receiver right. Take the snap. It's going to be another handoff up the middle, and they're looking to grind the clock out at this point. Morristown West all over that one. Going to bring him down with the line of scrimmage. So that's going to be no gain on the play. And you have to think they're just going to look to run it out, right? And that's the goal.
Yeah, up 15 points.
You're in control of this
even
game.
then, you know, like this run game has really been able to. Dude's got a lot of speed, man.
Yeah,
you know,
he does.
It's really hard to explain, but he's just got some speed.
He's a great runner for this team and has had a great game here tonight. 5.5 minutes now. We got a 2nd and 10, 48-yard line of Morristown West. Beard's trying to push and really put this game away. Gonna take the snap. Looks like it's going to be a QB keeper up the middle, and he finds a seam, makes the safety miss, still running up the field, and finally gets chased down from behind and brought down by Kilio Ramiro, but not before he gets up to the 7-yard line. That's going to be a 41-yard scamper up the middle by this quarterback, really showing off his speed on that run. That 41-yard run gets him up to the 7-yard line. That's a Food City 1st and goal now for this Bearden offense.
That read option, they've went to it again, time and time again tonight.
It's tough.
And it's just worked. It's something really this West Side defense hasn't really seen much.
Not a lot this year, no.
Season, and they've really just pounded at this game tonight.
They found a weakness, and they are exploiting it. He's going to take the snap, hand the ball off up the middle. He's looking for a seam, now bounces it off to the left. He's going to look for the pylon, and he's going to get there standing up. And that's going to be a touchdown, Bearden Bulldogs, and that is likely the dagger here in this game. 5 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. They're now up 41-20 with an extra point ensuing. And their second half has really been strong offensively. They've really had a good, I guess it's about a 19-minute stretch now. Had a really good stretch.
They've been able to, about got to that one.
Did about get to that one. But it is going to be up. It's going to be good. Someone's car is dented. 42-20. Morristown West down to Bearden. We're going to take a break. But when we come back, we're going to finish up this game here on your favorite station, 106.5 WJDT.
Hunter Hicks and Landon Howard back deep for the Trojans. Luke Wilkins to kick off for Bearden.
Didn't set his feet enough.
Intercepted
Tried to throw that ball.
by
It's a tough
Sam
throw.
Tunis,
And
intended for
he's going to be
Johnny Fine.
intercepted, and he's going to be down at the 39-yard line. That should all but do it in this game.
Yeah, I'd say that'll do it right there. You know, really didn't have anything. Tried to force that throw.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, results in a pick.
Down 22, I mean, I think as a coach, you live with that. You know, like, go for it. You know, nothing's worked that much here in the second half, so we had that opening drive that we scored on, but nothing's worked since. So down 22, let's go gunslinging mode a little bit and see what you can get away with. Unfortunately, just left that one short. We do have an injured player on the field, so we're going to take a break while he's 10-2, but we'll be back with the rest of this game on 106.5 WJDT.
Attention fans, if you've lost a cell phone, please report to the press box. If you have lost a cell phone, report to the press box.
Where's your cell phone?
Kyle Williams on the run for the Bearden touchdown.
Because he doesn't look like blow you away fast, and yet nobody's catching him from behind. You know, like he's slipping through defenders, and nobody's able to catch him from behind.
He's got some good moves in his repertoire.
He does.
He's proved it all night tonight.
They're going to line up for the extra point. It's a high snap, but he gets it down. The kick is up, and the kick is good. That's going to make it 49-20. We'll take another short break. We'll be back.
4:34 to go in the fourth quarter.
106.5 WJDT.
Bearden Bulldogs 49, Real Westside Trojans 20. Luke Wilkins set to kick off for Bearden.
Be a high short kick, received about the 25. He's trying to make a play. Now running backwards. He slips through a tackle, but eventually gained tackle. They're going to give him forward momentum, but he's going to be brought down,
Charlie
I
Byron
believe,
on
at
the
the
return.
18-yard line.
Tackled by Cody
Actually
Quall.
lost 7 yards on that return.
He did. He started trying to cut it around to the other side of the field, and it just met. You know, that's a risky move right there.
It is a risky move. You're right. And again,
Trojans
in this
will have the
situation,
first
maybe
down
live
and
with
10
that.
for
you
their
know,
own 18.
and get them to take a chance and try, try to do what they can with it. But it is a risky play. So it looks like they've taken out Hunter Delaney. Nick Hildebrand is in. Cribley, of course, is still in. Hunter Delaney and Tyson Johnson both out of the game right now. Cribley's going to take the snap. He's rolling right. He's looking right. Now he's stepping up and throwing right. And he has Johnny Fine right. And he's caught and then forced out of bounds.
Cribley's pass
Not
complete
before he
to
gets
Johnny
up to
Fine.
about the 35-yard line. And that's going to be a 17-yard gain in a Food City 1st and 10.
It's a Trojan first down.
I mean, any way you can end it strong. I mean, you take that opportunity.
You do.
know?
Got to play again next week.
Yeah.
You know,
Might as well get some stuff done here in the fourth quarter.
Get
Stuff to build on.
get some momentum going into the week against Hardin Valley.
Triplets to the left. He's looking left. He fakes left. Now he's stepping up into the pocket after rolling left. Runs into his own lineman. The lineman's upset with himself. It's just an unfortunate play. I don't think it was either one of them's fault. Cribley just trying to make a play, and they just happen to be in the same area. But that's going to be a sack and a loss of 6
Second down and 16
on that first down. So that's 2nd and 16 for this offense. We got 4 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Lined up about the middle of the field. Got trips to the left, one receiver right. He's going to take the snap. He's rolling left again, looking left. Now trying to set his feet and throw, and he finds it again. Johnny Fine open along the edge there, and he's going to get up to about the 41-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that pass. And that's going to set up a 3rd and manageable here. We got 3rd and 4 for this offense, and your playbook's wide open here.
Third down
try to
and
run a little
4.
out route, or may even try to bully ball and get Hildebrand up the middle. We'll see what they call trips to the right. He's going to take the snap. It is going to be a roll to the right. He gets a good block from Hildebrand. Now he's got plenty of room, and he's going to step up and run, and then he's going to get down. That's a smart play by the quarterback. They're going to give him the 45-yard line on the other side of the field, and that's a gain of 14, and that's a Food City 1st and 10 for this offense.
Great decision right there by
Great
Dylan
decision.
Cribley, because he knew he didn't have anything, and then, you know, he just happened to look down and saw it was wide open field. Just take off with it, young fella.
They're running the hurry up. He's going to roll right now. He's looking right. He's throwing along the sideline right. Couldn't quite find his target there. Looking for number 17, Jason Rump, the junior receiver. A little bit too far wide, but we've seen him make that play many times so far this season. I'm sure he's not nervous about throwing the next one. He's actually already completed a couple of those on this drive already. 3 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. 2nd and 10. Morristown West in Bearden territory at the 45-yard line. Got trips to the right. Zachary Barnett lined up in the slot. He's going to roll right. He's looking right. Got some blocking right. Still got time. Still looking right. And now he's going to be forced out of bounds. And that should be a penalty. Dylan Cribley was giving himself up. But I think they're actually going to call the penalty against the Morristown West bench. I think Johnny Fine got excited there on the sideline. Came out to the defender. That did seem like a late hit there. Oh, it's somebody. We got some cussing going on, yelling up here on the stand. Somebody didn't like what's going on here. They're trying to sort it all out, trying to discuss what's going on. It looks like they might be pointing at Johnny Fine, talking about him coming out there. 2:52 to go here in the 4th quarter. This is a lot to sort through because it did seem like a late hit. Cribley did feel like he was giving himself up, and then they hit him late. But I believe Johnny Fine did come into the play after that and maybe shoved the defender, and I think that's when the flag was thrown. Howard Sanders kind of in the middle of all this, trying to figure out what's going on since it happened on the west sideline. Maybe not Alvin Sanders, one of the assistant coaches, trying to figure out what's going on. The ref's still talking about it, still discussing it, but the offense is moving backwards like this is against West. You just got to keep your head on straight. I know it's frustrating, but you can't jump out. If you're Johnny Fine, you can't jump out there. You want to defend your guys, but at the same time, you got to make the smart play.
Even if you know, like coming down here at our angle, it was tough to see. I couldn't tell if quarterback Cribley was out of bounds yet. It seemed like it was a little late to me.
Yeah. He'd already given himself up. I don't know if he'd gotten fully out of bounds yet.
But the thing is maybe the ref was a little late on the call, but now you've got offsetting penalties.
Could potentially, yeah.
Maybe. Then West is already prepared, to take it back. So
yeah, they've already walked that offense back. Alvin Sanders talking to Cribley back at the 32-yard line. That would be, so we got a holding on the offense. That's going to be the call. So that's going to march them back 10 yards to the 34-yard line officially. Oh, no, we're going to mark it a little bit further back. We're going to go back. Oh, my gosh, how far back are we going?
So are they calling the unsportsmanlike conduct?
So we got the holding, and then we got the personal foul, and they're going to add those on together and tack that on top of it, and that's going to move them all the way back to the 19-yard line.
Wow.
And this is 2nd and Talbot.
After the penalty, it's 2nd down and 46.
Officially 2nd and 46. Wow. From the 19-yard line. I don't know if I've ever seen 2nd and 46 before.
Maybe in Madden, but
Cribbley's going to roll to the left, looking for a play. He's going to dump it down, but he's going to overthrow his target. Looking for number 17,
Cribbley's
Jason
pass
Rumpf there
intended
on
for
the
Jace
edge.
Rumpf. Ball's out of bounds.
I don't
It's
know.
3rd down and 46.
I don't know what I would call in a 2nd and 46 situation.
Yeah, I mean,
what do you do with that?
Run and try to, chip a few yards. Or you just keep it in the air.
Because they're playing back.
Exactly.
Why would you play forward?
Yeah, they're expecting those.
Yeah.
Even if you do bust off a 20-yarder,
Wouldn't even matter.
You got
Still 26 yards
you got
away.
26 yards to go.
So trips to the left here. Crib, let's see what he dials up. He's going to roll to the left. He's got some space. He's tripped up from behind. What a tackle, man. That is a great tackle there.
Was able to extend and grabbed his leg with one arm.
Yep, able to shoestring tackle him after a gain of 5 by Dylan Cribley. It might have resulted in about 10 or so had he not been tackled there, but it was going to be short either way. The penalties can really kill you.
James
and
Rosen.
this drive right here is the perfect example of that. This is the epitome of how penalties can kill you.
4th and 41.
So he gets the punt off. It's a clean punt. He's got kind of a spiral on it. It's going to hit about the 48-yard line and bounce forward. It is going to bounce down to eventually about the 43-yard line of Bearden. And that's where they'll take up what looks to be the final drive of the game. We got about 2 minutes to go here. Bearden up 49-20 over Morristown West. Got the ball back. Really exploded in this second half. It was 14-all going into the half. Morristown West got the ball back, scored, made it 20-14. And then Bearden rolled off 35 unanswered and really finished this game strong against Morristown West. Morristown West trying to get their extra man off the sideline. He does get off. The pistol formation, backup quarterback back in. It's a sketchy handoff there. It's going to be a fumble. He falls on it about the 40-yard line. It's going to be a loss of 3 on the play, but that's a smart play.
It is.
Handoff to Preston Lumpa.
A lot of kids in high school nowadays want to try to scoop it and
Yep.
run.
Brings up second
Think about the
down,
highlights. Think about how
13.
good this would look if I did it, But the smart play is just fall on it.
You never know
Live
with that
by.
ball.
Yeah, it's not a sphere. It's definitely not a sphere. It's not going to roll straight. You never know. Smart just to fall on it there. So 2nd and 13 from the 40-yard line. Twins to the left, one receiver right. They got about a minute 20 to go here. They're going to let the clock drain down. Play clock's about the 12-second mark. Looks like they'll probably let it run all the way down. 7, 6, 5. He's going to take the snap. He hands the ball off. He cuts it up the middle, trying to find a seam. Able to gain a couple of yards. They might give him the original line of scrimmage, 3-yard gain on the play. We got an injured Trojan on the field, slow to get up. That's number 49, Justin Dilbeck. And then we're going to have a stoppage in play. We're going to take a short break while they tend to him. We got about a minute to go here in this 4th quarter. But don't go anywhere. We're going to bring you the rest of this game when we get back on your favorite station, 106.5 WJDT. 40 seconds to go here. The clock is running. This should be the final play of the game. They're going to let it run down. Got 18 seconds to go on the play clock. The refs kind of holding position here. They know what's going on. Everybody's kind of moving in. Going to accelerate this process a little bit. 20 seconds to go. 5 seconds on the play clock. He's going to take the snap. He's going to step back, take the knee, and that should do it. No timeouts will be called. Your final score, Bearden Bulldogs 49, Morristown West High Trojans 20. Now we're going to take a short break. We're going to come back with some stats from the game. We're going to recap it. We're going to talk about some scores from around the league, and then we're going to close out here, Berg Tony. So don't go anywhere. Stick with us a few minutes longer. We'll close this out strong for you. So you're listening to your favorite station, 106.5 WJDT.
At this time, please stay tuned for the band here in just a couple of minutes.
never bought football tickets? You gotta line it up with the team. Where the band is
Perfectly lined up.
stupid.
That is lined up.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. There you go.
Hey, don't worry, I got the rebound today. I got the rebound today.
And now for your in-game entertainment, please welcome the 2020-2021 Morristown West High School Marching Band. Band Director Michael Thomas, Drum Major Zelia Elkins, Flag Representative Brianna Lyle, Band President Emily Gray, Drum Section Leader Will Case, Flag Instructor Cody Tarleton, Drum Instructor Bill Neblin. Tonight's show is entitled Stages of Life. Tonight's song selections will be Birth, Flute Soloist Emily Gray, Childhood, Maturation, featuring Graduation, Wedding, and Married Life, Trumpet Soloist Brian Smith, Piccolo Soloist Lily the Grosseller, Death and Salvation. Let's welcome the Morristown West Band.